Listen to Dungeons with Dudes, a podcast with dudes, Dungeons, Dragons, and Flagons. Every other Sunday on the Journey into Comics Network.
The following
Journey into Comics.
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 Journey into Comics
Network
Production.
We're some dudes, and we like brews. It's time for Brews with Dudes. Oh, goddamn, that was juicy. And we're back for the 100th time on Brews with Dudes. Oh man, 100 episodes. We're here. 100. That is just after 99.
That's a 1 with 2 zeros.
A little shy of 101.
That's a century.
Dude. Fuck. My brain can't quite comprehend that. Too much pizza.
Too much pizza and debauchery.
Yeah, we've already been having some fun.
There's never enough debauchery.
Well, that's true.
Well, we are going to outdo ourselves on debauchery to celebrate 100 episodes. We are going to drink 100 beers.
Each. Not each.
No.
Dave keeps pushing for that. And it's
Really
taking
wants it.
everything in our power to hold him back.
Yeah.
I tell you, I'm not a fan of that idea.
He's very interested in that idea.
We'll let Dave do that.
100 Zimas, I may have been interested.
Ooh, I'm into that. Wait, are we getting down some White Claw? Because I can do that.
Okay.
Oh, he also got clawed.
Or some
You guys
trees.
know perfectly well that America has sold out of White Claw.
Can I leave?
True. It's a shortage.
Yeah.
True.
Luckily, Natty Light's jumping in to fill the void. Good for them. It's good stuff.
It is good stuff.
I like them both. They got a peach one and a cherry lime.
Yeah, cherry lime.
Big fan of the peach one.
The peach one's
one is
really
fucking
good.
fun.
Aloha Beaches.
Aloha.
It's called Aloha Beaches.
Yep. Big
Yeah.
fan. Big fan.
Not had that one.
I see what they did there.
All right, so without further ado, let's dive in.
jump
Who needs a beer?
I have a bud.
We are
I got
not. We're not going to be drinking the usual craft beers because we would absolutely die, and we're not trying to kill ourselves, despite what it may seem like. So we got a couple Budweisers out. We got a couple Natter Days. Natter Days are nice and cold.
I haven't had one of
That's
these
real
yet.
good.
This is my first
First Natter Day?
Yeah.
First beer of the day.
First beer of the day.
Yee.
Pitter patter.
Let's get at it.
100 bottles of beer on the wall. 100 bottles of beer.
As the laptop takes a bath.
It's alright. It's
It
not mine.
cringes.
Ooh. Oh my.
I'm full.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'm done.
Who's interested in a nap? A little nappy.
Naps with
I
two.
could
Wait,
go for a nap.
wait, did you say nap?
Yes.
Alright, let's go.
It's almost time.
Get over here, boy. Let's cuddle.
But I
Okay.
don't want to move.
I don't want to move either. Let's pretend we're cuddling. You just nap anyway.
Indeed. Ear cuddling. Is that a thing? Excuse me.
I'm
a
not
minute.
sure what's going on over there.
Excuse me a minute. I'm going to try and swallow my tongue. Grandpa? Are you over there?
No, they have pillows that you can sync up with like a bracelet or something, and it'll kind of have a heartbeat to it, like your partner is. So when
That's
you're
how
at
we
a
roll.
distance, it's like you're cuddling together.
Yep.
My heartbeat should be
So you,
flatline.
so you can nap together long distance.
Dave.
Or when you're scared and your mommy's not there, you can still act like you're in bed with her.
Or when the heart rate is really fast, you know what's going on.
Sex.
I'm going to go ahead and divert the conversation.
So we're here today.
Like I said, we got a rather large crew today. We got Mr. Austin Hill over here.
Hey.
We got Dave.
What's up, buddy?
It's Big Dave.
You know, Big Dave.
Big Dave.
I'm breaking edge today.
He is breaking edge. Breaking edge Dave. Trying to.
Hey, get it, it's Dave.
That's me.
One of his alter Razor's Edge, Dave.
Who wants to keep putting a razor's
AKA
edge?
Dave Chips.
This guy.
We got Dr. Dongo,
What's up?
Dong Father, Dick,
The Dong Father.
Blaine,
I've
Richard,
started to call him the Dingo.
the Dingo.
The Dingo.
I like Dong Master.
Dog Master 9000.
I came up with. I got a list of band names. I've got Dongo and the Dog Gobblers.
Very nice.
That's a good one. There's pictures to back that name up, and you know it.
Yeah.
Dog Masters
Yeah,
of
there are.
Puppets.
Just
I'm not shy
dogs.
about it.
He's just modest about it.
A little bit, unless brought up.
And then he's
Then he's all about it. You gotta be bashful.
He's a shy little fella.
I
Shy little fella.
Until you give me some attention.
Yeah,
yeah.
but no one does that.
Try not to.
Yeah, we've all learned our lesson.
yeah,
Guys,
don't
I'm
give
not
that
supposed to
guy
say that on
attention.
the air. Come
I'll
on.
give you attention, pal.
Unless he's wearing his Pizza Hut shirt, and then you gotta at least acknowledge it.
I don't even know where that shirt is right now, and it kind of bums me out. I need a new one.
That's sad.
Did you guys know that he used to work at Monocle's?
No.
He's
You
still
act like that's part of his personality.
It legitimately is.
Honestly, it
He's told me
legitimately is.
7 million times.
Man.
So that's how we're gonna get through these 100 beers. We're just gonna rest the shit out of each other. Great.
Sadly, that's the highlight of my
Yeah.
life.
Damn it. Okay, we're halfway through the circle. We got stuck making fun of Dick.
Introduction.
Yeah, right. We got
We got other
Zach.
people here.
Hello.
Zach
hello.
Davidson. I'm yelling at him, but you guys don't need to. You guys are like, stop yelling. I can hear y'all just fine.
Try moving along, guys. Damn it.
This is gonna be hectic. This is only the first beer too.
I'm about to throw up on that one.
Gross.
Already?
We're not throwing up yet.
We're not throwing up. Tom earlier, when he heard what we were doing, he comes in here with a Walmart bag. He said, "Here, in case you throw up."
Hey, that is love.
Yeah.
The 8-year-old child is like, you guys are dumb, but here you go.
Just hope he doesn't go tell a second grade teacher these stories. My dad puked in a bag. It's okay. His friends were there. They were doing it too.
They drank 100 beers.
They were,
Yeah.
Each.
Right.
yeah, they were trying to drink 100 beers, and they're all throwing up. Where were you? I was upstairs playing.
Yeah. All right. Let's not put any more bad juju on that. We also got Tyler McLaughlin.
What's up, fella?
It's been way too long.
It has. I worked every day in the month of June except one. And
That
then
sucks.
I died the month of July.
Oh my goodness! Welcome back.
Thank you.
Are you Jesus?
No, Dave and Zach and a few other people wished me back with the Dragon Balls.
Oh,
So,
nice.
Dave,
Why didn't you
I
give me
remember that.
Why didn't you tell me you're gathering Dragon Balls? You got 2 wishes. What'd you use the other one on?
Pizza.
penis.
Yeah.
Pizza, penis, Dragon Ball.
It was all penis.
That is a T-shirt I want to make. Goodness, great.
Penis, pizza, and Dragon Ball.
I'm just happy.
Good.
I
I'm
love
happy.
eating
We're
Dragon
having
Balls.
fun. I get to make fun of him,
It's
which is always a good day.
Those things go hand in hand.
They do.
Cheers.
We got Miss Jessica Wadley over there. How are you, Jessica?
I'm great, thank you.
How you been?
Great.
Great.
Just great.
Excellent. Well, okay. It's been a while since you've been on.
Sorry we acknowledged you.
I did. It was an accident. Oh.
The first one's down. Still wasting no time.
I want to make a nice pyramid.
What are we gonna do with the bottles?
Put them behind, or there'll be the gate around it.
Like it.
That's what we're doing.
Like a trench.
Art.
The puke can be the moat.
We're gonna have a tower cannons.
Stop. STAP.
Vomit trench.
Goodness.
Vomit Trench sounds like a really badass song.
Dave can be the alligator in the
Vomit trench. I like that.
That sounds like a good band name.
Yeah, I wish I had my phone to put that on the old band name list. It's over 60 now. I'm
Wow.
trying to think of one of the late Artistic Pickle. That was
Dude, I really dig
Artistic
that
or
one.
autistic?
artistic.
Autistic pickle sounds great too.
Sounds like
autistic pickle.
Very good as well.
That's very punk rock.
Trying to think. There was a couple real good ones.
We went
there.
over them last time I was on Brews With
We
Dudes.
did, yeah.
I gave you a few.
Steampunk Quasimodo.
I like that one.
I don't know
That's
why.
good.
I gave you a lethargic boner.
Okay, before we get, this is just I say sidetrack, but I feel like there's no track in the first place. It's just gonna be a wild back and forth. We got Dakota here.
We're in the upside down.
It's been too long. Not too long. You've probably past 10 episodes.
I'm on a few of them.
Yeah, we're still going through introductions.
Still in introductions. I'm on beer 2.
We're getting there. We got a long way to go.
Dakota's on beer 2 now.
All right.
Hey-o.
We're working our way there. How you been, Dakota?
Good.
Good.
Mudfest last night.
Mudfest?
Other than that, just chilling out, watching football.
Watching football, it is that
Tyler
time.
was feeling inadequate, so he had to finish his beer. Yep. Well, I gotta catch up.
This is a race, right? First
Yes.
one to death.
Yes.
Sweet
First one to
release.
death wins. Count me in.
No, first one to 10 gets to quit early.
Whoa, there's no such thing. No such thing. If you're drinking beers that fast, you need to help us get through the rest.
You need to quit early.
I'm just enjoying the ride.
You're my ride.
Yeah, let's do it.
we all just slowly turn into Nick. Hey,
We're heading down the stairs on that one.
So, yeah.
we'll be back.
Should
take
we
our
go,
mics with
should we
us,
go to
though.
the basement with this?
Goodness.
Then we don't have to worry about making a mess on the floor.
No, we are not gonna make a mess, you fucking heathens. You act like you never drank 10 to 15 beers in 2 hours before.
The only thing I'm really upset about is the fact that we have to wear pants.
I mean,
and shirts.
Yeah,
And
like
underwear.
how about we respect Jess,
Well,
and then when she taps out, then y'all can be as dumb as you want.
because I was gonna say we're really cramping Dave's style for the fact that he still has a shirt
I
on.
feel like the last time the majority of us were all podcasting together, we were shirtless, and I believe I got in my underwear.
You did. There was flaming buttholes.
Oh yeah. The flaming butthole of the sodomites!
Sodomites, man, they get you every time.
Wow.
You can see it from the sky, flying over, look like Christmas lights in the Christmas season, but it's just the flaming buttholes of the sodomites.
They're gonna need an asbestos diaper for all the flames coming out of their buttholes.
And you'll be able to see all the sodomites in the world. This monologue is one of my favorite things in the world.
Absolutely.
Like, legitimately, one of my favorite things.
It's a hit on YouTube, too.
It's right up there with the. I got greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes.
Yes.
Ham, turkey, tomato, you name it. That was really good.
I can't, I'm really sad that summer is ending because I hate the cold. But I'm really, really excited for that little music video to come back. Because at fucking
It's so good.
3 o'clock in the morning on Thanksgiving, I'm going to be jamming in my kitchen to that.
May I have another beer, please?
You sure can.
Woo!
Alright.
Are all the
There's a
Budweisers
little
down?
tower here.
Oh, Zach got the last one.
Oh, I'm almost done with mine.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, sir. Thank you, sir.
These Natter Days are so refreshing.
They are refreshing.
Great. They're so good.
They're thirst quenchers.
Strawberry.
That's why I'm wearing my Natter Day shirt.
Strawberry.
Oh, there's also lemon.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, this shirt's
Oh, strawberry lemonade.
so comfy.
You're like
So-
made to drink this beer right now.
Yeah.
Austin
about
is
it.
this beer.
He is the beer.
Goddamn.
You're just a giant fucking Natter Day.
The human embodiment.
How awesome is that?
Just tall, handsome, and refreshing.
I just want to drink you up.
More
Minus the
Natter Day
handsome
than me.
part. I'm just kidding, pal.
Oh, shit. In and out.
Yeah, that's all it takes. In and out, and I'm done.
Like a
Jeez.
fast and fresh, bro.
Preach it.
Just quick and refreshing.
I like the aroma this puts
Underway.
off. I'm getting strawberry and I think lemonade.
I want to punch you
As I
in
read
the
it.
throat.
Battery acid.
Lemonade? Yeah.
Yeah, we
Narwhal semen?
for those that are somehow unfamiliar with the natural Natter Days,
Get the fuck out of
these
here.
are strawberry lemonade beers.
Would you rather me have said like beluga? Porpoise?
I don't think that's the word you're having trouble with.
Semen detecting just taste buds.
Oh no, you don't need to have anything specifically to
Yeah, some very
check
acute
that.
taste
You're gonna
buds.
taste
It
it.
appears.
No, but he can detect which individual species the semen came
Beer is
from.
awfully salty.
Sperm whales.
He meant it was a ghost, Dave. He meant it was a ghost.
Oh man.
Damn it.
Y'all are nasty. So, anything else anyone wants to talk about except for bodily fluids of deep sea creatures? Please. Tyler's like, no, that's all I got.
Too, Tyler, don't die.
It's legitimately all that I can think about.
But you think about what is that? What is that? Fucking the lungfish that just goos all over you when you try to grab it.
Oh no.
Reminds me of
The
college.
Dave.
that you try to grab it, it just goos out, and you're just...
Sorry, Dave. That was a bad day.
No, it's fine. I'm gross.
I want a soundbite.
It was
of
another
Austin
semen
saying,
joke.
"What's that fish that when you try and grab it, it just goos?"
Goos everywhere.
I want that as my
everywhere.
ringtone.
It just goes.
Oh man, I have laughed so hard for so long right now. I am crying and sweating.
I'm sweating too.
I have the laugh sweats.
Those followed up by the meat sweats, man.
You need a towel.
I need like a wet nap. Anyone got any baby wipes?
Moist towelette.
Moist towelette.
Oh man. Whew. I need these laughs periodically though.
Oh,
They
yeah.
really get me recharged.
Good hearty ones you can feel in your stomach.
Yes, like they almost hurt your back.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because I just got back from vacation here not long ago, and I thought going on vacation would recharge me.
Oh no!
It enraged me.
Right.
Like you come back and you're
I was
like,
so mad to be back.
it's the worst coming back from vacation. Like you gotta like plan a vacation, and when you come back,
Have a
not go
couple
to work
days.
right away. You gotta
Yeah.
like be able to come home and just be like, have a couple of fuck that days before you even have to consider going back to real life. Otherwise, you're just so pissed.
Yep.
Yes.
I made this is a good announcement to make. I made a promise, a solemn vow to some of my coworkers that I was going to start being nice to people.
Not starting today.
No. This actually started last week ago.
Oh. Poor
Yeah.
Dick.
So
Dick isn't people.
Dick isn't people. He's not involved.
yeah. So well, I don't have to be nice to people on Sundays.
Oh.
It's the Lord's
The
Day.
day of rest.
Being dicks to people.
It's so hard being nice to you people. I need one day.
Yeah, I
damn it.
gotta have one day to be a dick. But yeah, so I'm kind of turning over a leaf, being nice to people again.
That's weird.
It is weird, isn't it? You're not used to that.
I just got back in the swing of being a dick to people. I was trying to be nice for a while. I'm like,
He's being a but he was being such a dick about it.
So now I'm just back to being a dick.
He's so much happier now.
I
Easier to get along with.
I am. I'm refreshed.
Wait till elections start. Recharged.
I'm not ready.
I'm not ready
I'm not
either.
ready for it.
I'm not.
I'm gonna fight people. But not like,
We're just
violently. Maybe not.
Maybe violent.
I don't want to be considered a domestic terrorist.
No, unless you want to just punch a Nazi. It's
Fuck no.
Yeah, I would definitely punch a Nazi for sure.
Probably would too. But
I'm too more just punch
they'd
a
call
Nazi.
me they'd call me Antifa, and then they'd jail me as a terrorist. Because Antifa are the real terrorists.
But realistically, our government.
Well, all you gotta do
they're
is
the
just not,
terrorists.
I was gonna say the terrorists do nothing wrong.
Right.
Of course.
Well, you wouldn't be considered Antifa as long as you just keep your face open and not dressing all black.
Oh, that's
and
true.
Wear riot
But
gear.
I really love putting on a mask and beating people up in public.
I want to dress up as the Hamburglar and
Well,
punch
if you do
Nazis.
dress up like
Nazis.
Batman, because Batman's, the symbol of justice and all that is good.
Or Indiana Jones.
Deep
I
voices.
think that's where Antifa's fucking up. They keep doing these all
fucking
black
up
and
Nazis
armor.
dressed as
If
Indiana
they just
Jones.
dressed
Yes,
up
it just
like
makes
a bunch
sense.
of Batman.
Hey man, I'm
and
shooting a new
Batgirls,
movie.
Then that gives me
Nobody
an
would ever
excuse to get a
consider
cool
them
hat.
wrong.
No.
So it'd be, it would
Yeah.
be Antifa, it'd be Bat-Tifa,
Who's fought more Nazis than Indiana Jones?
Yeah, you're
Captain America.
The EU.
Indiana Jones is Captain America, okay? He didn't do any of that time travel bullshit.
He didn't need all that special fucking super serum.
No.
This was just his fuck around time.
He was just an archaeologist that was super passionate about his job.
Yeah, he loved his job. Loved it.
God bless
And that's one
Indiana
of the things
Jones.
I love
Cheers
about
to Indiana Jones.
Cheers to
Cheers to Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Dakota, Indiana Jones, huh?
I never watched those movies.
Dude, they're ridiculous.
But it's great because
They're
a lot
awesome.
of people are like, Indiana Jones is not an archaeologist. He's an explorer. I'm like, no. He's a fucking archaeologist.
Yeah.
And you get that right before he comes and kicks your ass for that.
Yeah.
I think they had a game on the Super Nintendo. Did anyone play that?
Yes.
Did Indiana Jones Temple of Doom on Super Nintendo?
Dude, I did not know this.
Yeah,
Did you play like the Star Wars games on the Super Nintendo?
Well, duh.
Like that.
Okay.
That kind of style you're running, and you having it was really, really hard.
It was like
yeah.
a lot of people called it like, it was close to like Pitfall
Okay.
Okay.
because it was pretty much
Pitfall.
Pitfall.
That was
but
Indiana Jones, yeah.
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 Nice.
But that game was pretty much like, a lot of people thought it was a new Pitfall, but it ended up being Indiana Jones. Were like, but it's just Pitfall. And you renamed it to Somewhere.
Guess what?
Yeah, guess-
Don't
Guess what? You still
fucking
bought it.
care.
Is it still cool? Yeah. Shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't see the newest. I say newest one. I didn't see the Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls.
It was
It's
like,
good.
It's not great.
It's
I
not,
like it.
It's not
It-
bad.
It is
alright.
straight up Indiana Jones like you'd expect it.
They didn't need to make
I heard
it.
that was the worst
No.
one.
It's not great.
Definitely.
It is,
I never
it is
watched
the
Indiana
worst
Jones, so
one
I
for
don't know.
sure, but it's not bad.
But it is
Okay.
absolutely not a bad
I didn't
movie.
like it that
You know
much.
Indiana Jones?
It's not bad.
Driving
I
around,
like it.
beating the hell out of
Yeah, but
Nazis,
it's- I mean,
finding cool
Are
shit.
there still Nazis?
I
Yeah.
appreciated it.
It's,
I
it's
still
the
try to
50s. It's the 50s now.
Okay.
They're not fighting Nazis now. They're fighting Russians.
And he survives a nuclear blast.
yes, in a refrigerator.
Yep.
Those were nice fridges back
No, it's one of those
There's
hardcore
like
like
duty,
lead
like,
lines. Just
yeah.
Back when they used to make products to last, not
yeah,
to
back
make
when
them
they made
cheaply.
refrigerators that could take an atomic blast.
Come again?
War capitalism.
Like the
Oh, yeah,
kids'
right,
school
yeah,
desks.
yeah.
Those could survive a nuclear attack.
And cover.
When you see something fiery falling from the sky, get under this little desk. You'll be just fine. Really, miss? I mean, you're not going to feel nothing.
Nothing, just duck and cover.
Believe none of us will.
You know,
Dark
I
times.
remember
Jess is like, you fucking
I
asshole. Shut up.
remember back in like kindergarten and elementary school back in the 80s still doing like those weird drills where you'd have to be like hiding under your desk and waiting on all that shit because
9/11. After that. Oh, yeah. I remember they got back into
and then
it.
there's
Well, now
the
they have the
severe
school
weather.
shooting drills now.
Oh yeah, so they're teaching the kids
Yeah.
that are gonna shoot up the school how
How to do it.
do it.
Yeah, where all the kids go. They're all gonna meet in the cafeteria.
Yep.
Hey, you guys watched
man.
Dave Chappelle's latest stand-up?
I have not
Yeah,
watched
that's
it.
exactly what I was
No,
referencing.
he's straight up. No, I know, but like he's straight up like, you know, you're doing those drills, and like one of those little psychos in your room is getting trained to kill you now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like
It's fucked up.
they're not. It's
Let's
not
just
like they
think
can't be like
a
text the
little
guy outside,
harder on a
"Hey,
solution.
that dickhead's in room 304 now. Go get him. Send.
Okay, let's get the school shooting shit out of the way before more than 2 beers, because
Oh no,
I hate that fucking subject.
I'm on beer 3 now.
Oh, he's good then.
Okay, now you're allowed to. Now you're allowed.
Oh, me too, please.
Come on over.
Thank you.
Do you have a block, bud?
Yeah, right.
Right there?
Nailed it.
Indiana Jones and shit.
Whips it and it lands right down.
Right in the fucking thing.
Like a boss.
Oh fuck!
There are cords everywhere for Dakota over here.
It's cords everywhere, man. All over the place.
take out?
It's cords all the way down.
That one
It's just
there.
cords.
There should
The
be a slot
iPad?
in the block.
Just cords.
That's,
Didn't you get that fancy one?
no, look at the iPad.
Where's the iPad? Oh.
The big thing sitting there.
Jesus. It's great for a podcast.
Oh yeah.
Hell, I thought that was the new Tool album.
You made
Watch
that
your
joke
mouth.
earlier. It was great.
I got my Tool tickets.
You did?
First time in a decade, man.
I was talking to Brandon about that the other day. We're both genuinely happy for you.
I have tried to see Tool for a decade.
I'm excited for
And
you.
every time I have had an opportunity to get tickets, I either can't go or they sell out immediately, and I'm not going to pay $500 for one ticket.
Right.
I saw Tool 20 years ago. 1998 Ozfest.
Hipster alert! Hipster alert!
Before they were cool.
And I didn't even know who they were. And
I
then
was 7
afterwards, I
years
was like,
old.
this is fucking great.
Yeah, they were always
I
good.
was like, this is badass. And then I went and got their album in Nema and was just like, this is great, and showed it to everybody. And they're like, oh, this is fucking great. And I got their older albums, Undertow and
Opiate,
Opiate.
Opiate,
Yeah.
Anema.
Yep, and it was great. Super great.
I got
And
tickets
then-
too.
And
Did
then
you?
afterwards, it was like,
Fuck yeah.
So what you're saying is going to be Tool time for both of you.
yeah. But after that, it was like, couldn't see him. I was
Oh,
right
yeah.
here in Tyler's. I was right here in his shoes. couldn't fucking see them ever again.
Well, because this is the first time...
Couldn't go or couldn't afford it.
This is the first time in a very long time that they've gone on tour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The past, at least 4 or 5 years, it's been they'll go play 3 or 4 shows.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
it.
So, like, when we saw them in Nashville a couple years ago, it was like, so you've got people from Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, Chicago. You got people from everywhere trying to buy tickets.
Right.
So I was like, this time, it's I think 40 or 50 city tours. Like, we'll be just fine. Nope. Tickets were still fucking... When I got in line, they've got a new system on Ticketmaster that tells you.
It sucks, too.
I think I was like 5,000th in line 2 minutes after they went on sale.
So I had an alarm set for a minute before tickets went on sale. It didn't go off. And the guy that I was working with said, hey, weren't you going to take a break at 10 and get those Tool tickets? It was like 10:30. I was pissed.
Oh, yeah.
So I fucking hurried up, got in Ticketmaster, and said, you've joined the queue. 7,000 people in front of you.
How many... Is it Conseco?
Yeah.
How many...
It's Bankers Life
Bankers
now.
Life
Yeah,
now,
still
yeah.
It's Conseco Fieldhouse.
How many can it seat?
I don't know how
Quite a
many.
few
Since
thousand.
they've remodeled it.
I'd
It's
say
a
a
shit
few
ton.
thousand, like quite a few thousand. I mean, 10.
I mean, like we just said, like we were 1,000. Like I was 4,000 or 5,000th in line.
Yeah, I was 7,000 when I got in the queue.
So it's got to be more than. I don't have my phone. I can't.
It's quite a few.
I can see you could put at least 10 or 20.
Got to buy my. I got.
It's the whole stadium and the floor.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of fucking people.
I got
bet
to
it's more
buy
than
my
15,000.
tickets.
Definitely, dude.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Way more than 15,000, I bet.
I went to select my
totally.
tickets and they were already sold. So I went. It sent me back to buy more tickets, kicked me out of the queue.
Same exact
So I had
thing.
to start all over again. 10,000 people in front of me the second time.
I went from being able to buy tickets right on, like, you have the field.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to buy tickets right up front there. And then I got kicked out of line, and now we're
Up top.
not
Are you up top?
nosebleed, but like so the very top section.
Yeah.
We're at the very front.
Yeah, so are we.
But still, they sell partial view seats.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
You're sitting behind a
You're
fucking
sitting behind
pillar.
a fucking pillar or something.
Partial view.
So I did the same thing where I
That's no
clicked
view.
through tickets after ticket until I found a full view. So we're like,
The nice thing.
if there's the stage, we're like there.
Oh, you're in front of it.
So
I'm
we're
to the side.
we're off to the side a little bit. So
The nice thing about Banger's Life is there's not really, unless you're behind one of those pillars, there's not a bad seat,
yeah.
and they'll deliver beer to your seat.
Well, we saw him at a big, what was it? Is it basketball? Is that what it is? Basketball stadium?
Yeah.
And we were in, think of the worst seats. We were in the very back in the nosebleeds and could see everything perfectly
It was
fine.
awesome.
Because it's such a big stage show anyway.
Right.
And, I mean, you can still see the people, you know?
Yeah.
I wasn't making out, I couldn't see the expression on their fucking face, but like Maynard walking around on stage, like you could see, you can still see that from the back, so
Yeah.
I'm not terribly worried about
A
it.
couple years ago, I tried to buy tickets for one of their shows in Chicago, and I was sitting with my finger over the button to purchase tickets the moment they went on sale, and they were sold out before I could click the button.
Damn.
That's stupid, man. Chicago ticket brokers, they fuck you every time.
I don't know what needs to be done about the robot ticket buyers. Because that shit's fucking...
I know there's some sites that will refund like tickets because like with the like EDM community, you will see posts where people are like, I got my tickets refunded because they were trying to make sure that people that were scalping and robots weren't buying them.
They're trying to figure it out.
Yeah, they're definitely trying. But
I don't know the solution, but it's a
Absolutely.
huge problem.
So recently,
It's a mass-
Metallica did their S&M2 concerts, or they're doing them. I don't know. I can't remember if they've done them yet or not. But immediately sold out due to scammers, or not scammers, scalpers. And so they did a second night and only offered those tickets to their fan club members, and it's free to join their fan club.
I'm 100% okay. Maybe 100. I like the idea of having to go to a box office.
That's what I was going to say. I mean,
That makes it hard to go to, you know, if I want to go to a show in California, but because Ticketmaster used to have
Yeah.
a booth at the mall or something. I think
They have
you
one
should
at-
have to have an ID you should only be able to buy
Sears.
so many
It
tickets.
was
10
Ellis
tickets
Ayres.
maximum?
Yeah,
It was the
if that.
not Ayres, but it wasn't Sears. It
I know
was,
sure
Lazarus?
Pennies or something.
If I'm not
You wanna-
mistaken, there's a Ticketmaster at the Walmart too.
Yeah.
but they had it in their customer service center.
Yep.
Like you could just go there and get your Ticketmaster tickets, and then
Well, a lot of the places like Old National Center in Indy, they still have a box office. You can walk up and buy tickets.
But
I think that's something
it's
that
more
we
so
need to
the
move
idea
towards. That
move back to it. where you
move back to
cannot
it.
buy
Yeah,
them.
you can order
Yeah.
tickets online, but you have to pick them up in person, and
Yeah.
you have a limit. So if you are not able to show proof that you are this fucking person, those tickets
Yeah.
go immediately right back to the public for sale.
And the last time Nine Inch Nails went on a tour, that's what they did. They
Yeah.
said all tickets needed to be bought at the box office for that exact reason.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We were trying to
is
buy-
it convenient? No, but it will definitely help solve the
Oh
problem.
no, they did.
Right.
They did that years ago. I remember shortly after their With Teeth album came out, I bought tickets to go see them up in Fort Wayne, up at their Coliseum, and I was like, I ordered them, and I got them. I was through the fan club too, and it was even like all tickets are
Me too.
tickets are physical tickets, and you have to pick them up at the venue when you get there. They'll be available that day. So you weren't even allowed to get the tickets until you got to the venue to
that's a
pick
good
them up.
idea. Yeah.
And
It just sucks to get people in that way or whatever, but
I like it because it guarantees the fans are going to be able to see the
well,
show.
that almost makes the fucking fan have to go there earlier, so the people who get in there like get the fuck there. You know,
Get
like
there.
waiting for
Yeah,
the
get
fucking-
here, get your ticket, and get in here. That way we're not having people lined up out the door
Yeah, or they're not
an
just sitting
hour
in
into
the
the
car.
set.
Fucking, they're gonna have to drink more beer.
Well, and they
in the
could
venue, make
they could
everybody-
set it up
that-
too. Like
The whole thing will make more money.
you have a 10 ticket minimum, or maximum. But if you order
The minimum would be fucked.
right, but if you order less than 5 tickets, we will mail you your tickets. You know, so you don't have to come pick them up. Because if you, I mean, you have to give an incentive somehow to get people to buy them physically.
The incentive is to go to the show.
No, I get that, but think about how petty our society is. You got to do more than that. Because you'll have people like
It's
me.
not a big deal with most shows. Like Dakota and I tried to go see Tenacious D, and it was ruined by scalpers.
Yeah.
It was in Chicago, and tickets sold out immediately.
Yep.
And they were like, you know what? We're doing a second show. And the second show in Chicago, the next day, sold out immediately. And all you could find everywhere was the generic, you've seen the generic post from people like, oh, I ended up with 2 extra tickets. And then you look on their list, and they ain't got no friends, and they don't make no posts ever. And, you know, so the scalping thing is not a huge issue for most bands. But if you're a big enough band,
Well,
I think you should take the Nine Inch Nails approach and say, like, if you want to buy Tool tickets, you need to fucking march your ass down there and get them.
Yeah,
Because guess what?
people have,
Everybody
like,
wants these tickets.
people have smartphones too. So there's always I know that there are some sites when you order things you have to take pictures of your ID to prove that you're the person ordering things.
Interesting.
So if they would even work that into the system to make sure that you are the same person that's buying with the same credit card, and then when you come through, just match your ID to the ticket name.
Dark Lord, Three Floyds, they notice the ticket because I bought tickets for us, and I tried to go back and buy more tickets. I got back in line, and it said you bought tickets with this credit card, you can't buy more.
Oh fuck!
So it's possible. You know, there's people that are figuring it out.
Yeah.
Part of the problem though is while we're talking about Tool, this is a digital ticket only event.
Right.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
So they're helping. I mean, they're not helping the problem at all.
Nope, they're
But
just terrible.
But Maynard doesn't care. He just wants his money. So he
Yeah,
can-
Maynard doesn't care. He even said that in an interview. He's like, he's less likely to do a Pucifer show or a Perfect Circle show.
Because he has to try harder.
Because he has to
He
try
said
harder.
Tool, they don't have to try at all. That
Yeah,
was
and
that's
Tool,
Joe
it's
Rogan.
guaranteed. I'm going to get my money. Those I actually have to do something, so I'm less likely to do those. So I'm more likely to do this one Tool show somewhere because I know it's going to sell out.
Yep.
Than I am going to actually go do this. I'm like, well, fuck you, man.
They go on a four city tour, sell the fuck out. They go on a 50 city tour and sell the fuck out.
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess I don't necessarily care about that aspect of it. Him saying something like that, well, Tool don't have to try it all. Yeah, good for you. You did such a good job with it that you don't have to fucking try anymore. But
and it's Maynard. I mean, if you're a fucking Maynard fan at all, you should expect it. You know, that's just That's his attitude. He just doesn't fucking care.
Yeah.
Whatever, you know. I
Just-
just
just
want to see
tight.
Tool in concert, man.
Yeah, seriously, yeah.
It's almost contradictory to the way he was when he was first getting into music.
Right.
He is what he used to make fun of and bitch about in the music industry when he first started Tool.
That's kinda
And now
funny.
he's exactly that. So fuck you.
Are you referencing
Single
the one
tier.
Indian tier?
One sad tear.
Yep. Single
I don't know a whole lot about him as a person, but as a like a musician, as like a vocalist, someone who writes their lyrics, I love everything he fucking says. So I'm really good at separating artists from who they are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because people, it's not that I don't care. That it's like, yeah, maybe he is a total piece of shit, but god damn, does he know how to make some fucking music?
Yep.
And that's all I really care about. And he hasn't murdered or raped anyone yet.
That we know of.
That we know of.
He's
I
not convicted of
think
anything.
he has gone through accusations of
Actually,
Really?
sexual misconduct.
When I was arguing with somebody at work the other day about Tool's new album, they're like, 90% of the album is fucking instrumental.
And
Nothing wrong with that.
And
I'm okay with that.
yeah,
You mean you bought a Tool record?
yeah,
Yeah.
that is totally different from like. Right. None of their fucking albums.
Yeah, right.
Maybe the first two albums had more
but
more
not
of a
much.
mix of instrument and vocals.
But not much.
Not much. And then, especially once you hit Lateralis and on, it's like,
Yeah.
no, Maynard's hardly there.
I remember listening to Fear Inoculum for the first time, and I'm like, "Yep, it's Tool album."
Yeah.
That's all.
I love
mean,
it.
it's decent.
I love it. It's nothing.
incredible.
I say nothing. Like Lateralis has tons of songs that I'm blown away by. 10,000 Days, same way. And while I really, really enjoy all the music on the new one, I don't think even after 100 listens, there's gonna be a song that I'm like.
I think that if Tool can put out a Tool album, good. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I know the pieces.
You mean this band put out an album by that band that sounds
That
like
didn't
that
take
band?
long.
Oh shit, I'm blown away.
But I mean, if you think about it, like Lipen Conjuring, it's a song of chanting. I'm okay with that. It's a minute and 24 seconds long, I think.
I love chanting.
I will listen to fucking 15 tracks of that
Yeah, right. Bring
because
it on.
it's Tool, man. I just dig it.
I love chanting. Big fan.
Same.
My bad.
Dave.
Sorry, I just wanted to add that.
I need more
I just
chanting.
wanted to say something.
Tell us something, Dave.
Yeah, Dave, it's your turn.
Tell me more.
Big fan of chanting.
Dave, do you want me to leave?
No, I love you.
You're attacking me.
Do you want me to leave?
I'm getting defensive.
Say it loud to me.
I'm just trying to upset that I still have my shirt on, but
Have you ever drank Bailey's from a shoe
Dave, that's
in a
why
club
we're
where
one
people lean on each other?
Tell me
That's
the
why
truth.
we're one with buttons.
Mag assessment.
What you doing in
You
Milwaukee,
can
Dave?
just slowly unbutton
fucking
that
ball
shirt.
tits from outer
Nothing.
space.
Not fishing.
we went straight from Tool to Old Greg, folks.
That's okay.
God, the Mighty Boost is so
Alright.
fucking
They got
weird.
my
It's
playing
so
a little
weird.
game.
We got the funk. Down. We got that underwater funk. I miss Old Greg.
God.
Back when life was simple.
Have you seen like the actual Mighty Boost show?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
multiple
Yes.
episodes?
Yeah.
One of my favorites is The Spirit of Jazz.
Yes.
Remember that one?
Yes.
I
Dang,
tried
my
to
hat's on
watch-
fire.
I tried to watch that forever ago with old Greg, and I'm like, it stuck with me so hard because how just fucked it was.
The show is fucked.
And then here it is, 15 years later, people are trying to make like old Greg references like it's obscure, and I'm like, you're right, but that wasn't good.
It's not obscure because it's obscure. It's obscure because it's like 20 years old or however long.
Yeah.
10.
I know obscure.
10 years old.
I
Yeah.
watch obscure movies all the time.
Yeah,
And it's 20 years old and
Yeah, it's older than
bad.
that.
And
think
I
so.
remember
No, I
people
think
were starting to
you're right.
No,
compare
it's
Nicki Minaj with an old Greg picture because that's where they first like caught it. Somebody's like, "Oh no, it looks like this weird fucked up character." And
R&B
people started
brother.
looking
Look it
up,
up.
"What's this character?" And they're like, "Oh, that's old
Jamie,
Greg."
look that up for me.
Jamie.
It's crazy, man.
R&B's on it.
Hey, Red Band, can you shut the fuck up? No one wants to fucking hear you.
Let's see here. We got 2008.
Yeah.
Older than 10 years.
Okay.
Fucking
and that's
11
not-
years, bud.
Okay, on July 2nd, 2008.
What?
11 years.
Wow.
Old Greg.
Wowzers.
I think you were closer than 20.
Yeah.
We win.
Yeah, I was
Thanks,
exaggerating.
man. I appreciate it, Dakota.
I got your back.
I'm glad that one person has my back here.
Hey, I've got your back.
Nick's the neutral party, Blaine's the dick. See what I did there?
So how many beers is people on?
I don't know.
I'm
on 3 or 4.
I'm on like
number
4 or
3.
5.
This is my 4th.
Third.
Neuro trace.
I'm a fucking
Looks like we got
hobbit, so I'm
17
pacing myself,
down.
man.
I'm gonna eventually start pacing myself.
I'm pacing myself out the gate.
I haven't drank in like
This
almost
is
a
not a
month.
sprint. This is a marathon.
I've been trying to cut back just to lose some weight. And
I don't really
broke
drink
edge
beer
today.
anymore. I just drink wine.
I started toning down all the bad habits that I want to for Sober October. Because last year I did it pretty good, and this year I'm trying to go full on.
Are you gonna do it 100%?
I think I'm going to try. The only thing is the thing that we do every year, the corn maze,
Right.
is that first weekend. So I'm thinking I might do the corn maze,
And then
but that's like the only day, and the rest is like nothing at all. Total cold turkey, everything else. I'm going to try.
Dude, I'll do it with you.
I think there might be a graboid in your house.
Of course, like I take off my headphones, and that's what I hear. It's like, what?
It's like, bleh.
I missed it. I don't have any idea.
You have a graboid in your house.
Oh.
Call Kevin Bacon.
Yes.
Tommy boy.
Dim craploids.
Did he really sneak in here?
No, it was
No,
all
that's-
the way from upstairs.
That's all
Oh,
from
wow.
upstairs. I told you when I went in there to grab a koozie, it sounded like they're having a good old time up there.
Damn.
Hey, he's by himself.
Well, you were up there at the time.
Oh, okay.
It sounded like you guys were just fucking partying hard. I'm like,
We
man.
were wrestling for a while.
That's what I heard. I was
Wrestling?
like, man, that sounds like a blast up there. I'm gonna have to go drink beer and think about how much fun I'm not having.
You had me at
You're doing
wrestling.
wrong.
Wrestle,
Let's
right.
wrestle.
Wrestling.
Wrestling.
Oh, I don't know. Last time I was watching
wrestle.
Dave's stunning me
It
right
does
now.
sound.
That wouldn't be the first or third time that's happened after an episode of Brews With Dudes.
Yeah, there's that one time Nick speared
yeah.
me.
Yep.
What?
We have gotten
You were
into
there.
wrestling
It's when-
matches
it's when my head was
many
bleeding
times.
after it.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. He didn't
yeah.
spear you. You had a hat pin on your
Oh no,
hat.
that was a different time. The
No,
other time,
the spear was when you took a picture of me when I was taking a poop.
a video.
So I fucking,
A video.
I finished my business, and I opened the door, and he's standing there, and I run across the room and tackle him, grab the phone, I'm like, erase the video!
Someone yelled, "Spear! Spear!"
Dude, I got him. I
You got
fucking
me.
hit him, and he hit the ground.
We hit the ground. The thing is, he hit me, and my God, I almost dropped my phone. I remember catching my phone and then catching him and then going down because I knew he's gonna like try to wrestle me more as soon as we hit the ground.
Have you watched the AEW?
I may be
shit?
short, but I'm
And
a
then
squirrely
Who
guy.
was it? It was Cody and what?
dude.
Zach?
Good.
Were you there, Zach? Or it was
No,
Cody
I
and
wasn't
Brett?
Cody, because we just went to People's, and it was when they had that blood orange.
Cody
like
and
that
Creed
blood
were
orange.
here.
Was it Creed?
Maybe I was there.
Yeah,
I don't
because
know.
that's
We
what-
went there, and I had like 2 beers that were terrible. Then they're like, "Well, try this new beer," and it was
great.
one of the best beers I ever
Blood
had,
orange?
and it was like 11%. So
And
we
then
drank 2
I
or
get
3
there,
of
he's
them.
drinking it. I order a Phantom Assassin. He goes, "What'd you get?" "Oh, Phantom Assassin." He goes, "Should have got this blood orange." And I tried it, and the waitress goes, "Do we need anything else?" I was like, "Yeah, let me get one of those blood oranges." She's like, "But you still have this pint." I'm like, "It'll be done when you get back."
And I got a video of him just
11 seconds.
I'm like,
No, that's
okay.
11-second video, and it's like 7 seconds just down an IPA, just all the way down.
thanks.
Then we came here. I pooped.
And he
I
tackled-
speared him.
Dakota, I love
Spear.
AEW.
Dude.
Go back. I love it.
It's the shit, right?
So
Fucking
good.
Jericho's got the belt back
And the bubbly.
and the bubbly.
Jericho's
Someone stole the belt.
Jericho's gonna get beat though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's gonna get beat, but he's the perfect person to take the be the first champion.
First champion.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that thinks he kind of looks like Vince Neil from Motley
Yes,
Crue?
he's
Wow.
got.
It's the
Jericho's got the
weirdest
dad
thing.
bod, folks.
He does.
Jericho's got dad
weirdest
bod.
Yeah, but he
Casey says it's from the Japanese wrestling. They like the barrel-chested guys
They
more.
do. They
Like
do.
me.
They respect him more because of all the sumo shit. So he's like,
I'm real popular in Japan.
yeah, dude,
I'm
same.
a legend.
I remember years ago I watched the Chris Jericho like biography, and it was great.
Yeah,
He
he's a character.
so great.
Jericho's one
He
of
was
my
awesome
favorite
in like
celebrities ever.
2000.
Yes.
Or fucking
As a
whatever.
kid, I hated it.
I didn't like him at
Really?
first.
I
Yeah.
hated him as a kid.
I
When I
always
get older,
liked
I'm like, okay.
Oh, I've always
Like
loved
Jericho,
him.
I didn't like at first. I thought he was
At first,
dumb
I
and
thought he was
whatever.
dumb, but then I liked him like pretty close after that.
So I just kind of blew him off all the time. And then one of my buddies,
When he was Y2J,
Yeah, Y2J.
No, one of
came
my
out and he
buddies
was like backwards and it had the
Yeah.
fucking countdown.
The light up.
Break the
Yeah, and then spin around and it was fucking tight.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
we,
He was
we
cool
all
then.
we all gotta give AEW props because
Yeah, they're tight.
there's a lot of people like me that fucking just totally shunned wrestling for like
Yeah.
the last decade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now that AEW is what it is,
They know what they're doing.
I want to get involved in it.
Yeah.
I want to watch it again.
Because I like.
They're cool.
Cody Rhodes knows what the fuck he's doing.
And
Yeah,
they,
they're treating everybody
WWE
right, too.
has gotten
Yes.
so.
treat
That's the
everybody
big
right.
thing.
And
Motherfuckers and letting them have freedom. Go ahead.
What?
Just play and make
Are
everybody.
we getting drunk and talking over each other again?
I've been making faces. We need to try, guys. We need to try to not talk over each other.
We're only 3 or 4 beers in. We need
I
to
am
try at
fucking
least
It'll only get
now.
better.
Yeah.
I'm on like
Me
5.
too.
We need to try at least now.
Try to not talk over each other.
Yeah.
You sweet, sweet people.
Nick, it's your turn. Sir, you have the floor.
I was just saying, WWE for a while just got really stale with their storytelling.
Yeah.
It's still
And-
kind of stale.
Well,
Kinda.
they're gonna have to step their game up because
But are they going to be able to?
Who's their
I don't
face
think
right
so.
now?
I think they
Well,
can.
here's-
I think they have the
Reigns
ability,
still.
but I don't think that they're going to be able to.
This is my biggest pet
Because if
peeve.
they escalate, AEW is just going to escalate.
This is my biggest pet peeve with WWE right now. Like, you can tell they're starting to try out their stories right now, but they're divas. Whenever one of the female wrestlers come out, they have their 3 announcers. They have the 2 guys and the girl.
Mm-hmm.
The girl is sitting there trying to talk about them and talk them up, and then one of the dudes is telling her to shut up and quit talking while they can just oogle over this
Yep.
girl. And the other one will be all like, "Yeah, would you just shut up so we can enjoy the show already?"
Austin.
And it's just like,
Austin, are you white knighting right now?
no, it's just
little
it's
bit.
awful.
He's definitely got a point.
I mean,
I mean,
it's
Yeah.
awful. It's
I
like
haven't
everybody's
watched-
so like up in arms about like women's rights and treating women equally, and that was a huge thing in WWF and into WWE is how they treated their female wrestlers.
Yep.
And they're going right back to just treating them like they're fucking shit and they're not doing anything.
Oh, yeah.
They're treating them like
Electra
strippers.
Blaze worked
I
hard.
remember
I
back
mean,
in the day-
realistically, I mean that's
treat
that's
them
how
like
the
strippers,
WWE
like it's
treats
just
them, like
some,
they're
like,
strippers. You know.
Thing
I
on
mean,
the
yeah,
show, and
remember
they're
back
like,
in the day when they had the puppies contest?
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh
Long
yeah.
panties matches.
yeah, those.
Yeah.
And it's so different, or it was so different for a while.
and they used to Larry
Did they get rid of the Braun?
Lawler
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Lawler and the other guy that's now announcing for AEW.
JR.
JR.
JR
got
is
in
back to
trouble
announcing?
for the stuff that they said about the female wrestlers being derogatory towards them.
Yep.
They got in trouble and like all this shit, and now they're like scripting worse things to say about these fucking female wrestlers into their programming.
Right.
And I'm like, what in the fuck is your problem, Vince? Because he runs everything. Every
Well-
script comes through him and is agreed to by him and changed to the way he wants it.
Vince just needs to give the company to Triple H and be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be
Because Triple H
fantastic.
runs NXT, and NXT is amazing.
It's very
Dude,
successful.
It was
NXT
just
is
it was
very
a lot
good.
more like AEW.
And
You
Triple
know, with,
H
like,
is
new
just
moves and shit. Like more like it was flashier.
Triple H in general is just a
They definitely
good dude.
tried harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just a good dude.
Well,
I love
I mean,
AEW.
He's a
NXT.
wrestler, dude.
Yeah.
He's not
NXT
an
is the
owner.
only thing.
I mean, he is now, but
The last decade, NXT is the only thing that I've even remotely halfway given a chance.
yeah.
Because it was fun to watch, you know. Triple H knows what the fuck he's doing. So, and I mean, I think anybody who is a wrestling fan or has been at some point has to admit that they just fucking hate McMahon. I mean, you
Yeah,
can't,
Vince just needs to be
you
done.
can't not hate Vince because he is a fucking piece of shit.
In character and out of.
Yeah, either way, I mean, he's just it's fucking not fun.
Saw that.
You should have left it where it was at.
Farted.
Get that nice audio of
But no, I'm really excited for AEW. I want it to succeed. I want Vince to be dethroned, especially now
Oh, yeah.
with their big
Probably
Fox
won't,
partnership.
but-
I mean,
The thing is,
it's dumb.
if I don't see Vince ever giving it up because he sees it, he's more in threat now than he's ever been with AEW coming up. And he's going to be the reason WWE goes the WCW way.
Yeah.
The only thing is, he bought out WCW, and that's why it went away.
Right.
And AEW hasn't been offered $1 billion from Vince McMahon yet.
Yeah. No, everybody.
And you know what?
AEW
That's a lot of money.
fucking hates Vince McMahon, and the one thing they want to see is WWE go down.
Which is sad.
It
I mean,
is.
because there's no reason that they both shouldn't be able to coexist.
No, they don't.
But
want,
I hope that if McMahon says, "Look, I'll give you $3 billion to just disappear," they say, "We'll give you $3 to shut the fuck up."
Yeah, I mean, I'd be tight. But
So-
people are pretty easily corruptible.
No, I get it. I mean, somebody offered me $3 billion.
Money
It
talks.
sucks because, like, you know, we all grew up with
fuck, man.
WWF,
The
thing is,
I do a lot for $3 billion.
AEW is
I was a WCW kid, but yeah.
AEW
I was
are
both.
all
I was both.
super passionate,
Yeah.
love wrestling for what it is, and want to build it up for what it is.
And they have all
They're
those...
not going to get bought out. Like, it's going to take a stupid amount of money to even consider getting them bought out. But
Yeah.
these guys love what they're doing,
know
and
if
they
they'd do
love
it.
bringing it up to the next level and bringing more
Vince
people
McMahon
into
could
it.
offer them $1 billion and a non-negotiable contract that ensures that every single person on AEW's roster is always going to have a fucking job. $1 billion is so much money. $500 million. I'm just saying, like,
a lot of those guys
think
on
of
that AEW roster don't
beer
give a fuck
companies.
about that.
Think of beer companies.
Yeah, a lot of those
Founders,
guys,
they're so great. They would never sell out.
They just
Here's $100 million. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Because what do you need in life? I mean, what do you got $100 million. You don't fucking tight. Now I don't have to work anymore. Whatever. Everyone's bought outable. But I like AEW. Bought outable.
I do too. I mean, fuck.
That sounds like an audible of life.
Yep.
Just
I guess
audible
that's
out of-
I guess that's my
I just
narcissism
audible
coming
out of
out.
this company. How I was bought outable.
Well, it's like they like
I
you
was
said, they're, like,
incredibly
against
bought
each other,
outable.
But they could also do like a co-event.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think that would be
never
really
happens, you know, like never. But they could do that. A big
And that would sell the fuck out.
They did the
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With
Yep.
fucking
WWF
AEW
versus
and
WCW
Yeah, the
invasions.
Could
Yeah, the
leverage
invasions.
WWE
That was
back
easy.
up, but
Yeah, they did
Obviously,
ECW
Vince
too,
is
but they
such
did
a fucking
WCW
prick. Oh, yeah.
first, and they brought up.
But were those
ECW
real, or
too.
were those when they were already bought out in pretty much the same company?
Well, the
Because that's a hell of
the
a.
WCW ones at first were real.
Because that's a feat, being able to say like, all right, because like if you're saying AEW like legitimately does not like WWE, it's like, how do you convince those two companies who are actors
You gotta pay them.
fighting each other? How do you say like, all right, well we're gonna do this,
would have to pay Vince.
and you have to be like, all right guys, we're not, we're still just fucking acting. Don't take it too far.
No, we're gonna go ECW and get deathmatch on this shit.
Do you guys remember the ECW Invasion pay-per-view?
yeah, well, that was owned by WWE.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where they had like the WWE stars,
Yeah,
and then they had a big
that was- she
feud.
bought it, yeah.
And you remember when JBL, like they all had this like feud in the ring, and JBL is just bleeding out of his face. Mm-hmm. It's because Blue Meanie, like they legit had beef, so Blue Meanie just beat the fuck out of JBL.
Yeah.
So everyone else is fine. You see JBL, he's just covered in blood and fucking. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I imagine it's not so much that the wrestlers have problems with each other because a lot of them have worked together or grown up together.
They just get each other's receipts.
But the
from
hatred for
fucking each
Vince
other.
McMahon is probably so overpowering from AEW and everyone in the WWE.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't, what does he do? There's not insurance. They're all contractors.
Yep.
Did you know that?
Yeah, they're all
not-
contractors.
So Vince,
not employees,
the
they're
WWE
contractors.
doesn't give them insurance for what they go out there and do.
So if they hurt themselves and they
They
don't
have to
work,
take on
he's
them.
immediately like cuts them off the bill. They don't get paid. They got to be able to cover it themselves. They got to find their own way back. They got to do their own conditioning and coming back. And it's like,
Capitalism.
dude,
Vince is a great capitalist. He's killing it. Still a complete fucking piece of shit human being.
yeah.
But
Isn't-
goddamn,
Isn't he
in the
like-
capitalist god's eyes.
He's like friends with Trump, right?
Yes, he sure is.
Makes
He
sense,
sure
right?
is.
Trump is in the Hall of Fame, the WWE Hall of Fame.
There you
Yeah,
go.
he's in WWE Hall of Fame.
Remember when Trump put
The picture of all of them together.
he put the picture of it was a video of him when he was fighting
Oh.
someone. And he put CNN's logo over their face, like
Did
Trump. No one like that's. I'm gonna say that's what I like about Trump is that he's so wild. You're like, he is not the president, and you're like, yes, he
Do you remember that picture that came
he's
out?
so crazy.
Do you
He's
remember
so
that picture
wild.
that came out like right after he got elected? It's like Vince McMahon, his wife, and then like Triple H.
Pretty
and
sure his
Steph.
daughter was in that picture too.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure Vince's daughter was in that
Yeah,
picture
Steph?
too. Yeah.
Steph.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
all of them were in their shame, and it's just like 7 out of 9 people in this picture have been Stone Cold Stunnered.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Trump's been
Something like
stunnered.
that.
Have you guys seen that they're doing Friday Night SmackDown now?
They switched it again.
Yeah, they changed it because they moved over to Fox. Or
Fox,
whatever.
yep.
It's been Thursday as long as I've known it.
Well, that and isn't it like
It switched, didn't it?
Like
It hasn't been Thursdays.
What is
Tuesdays.
One of the,
It was
there's-
Tuesdays.
That's what I remember, Dick.
Yeah.
I remember Thursday
I
night
didn't know what you're talking about. I
SmackDown.
don't
Yeah,
remember which
they're
one
like-
it
Yeah,
was.
Thursday night.
Thursday
Thursday
night
night
SmackDown, yeah,
SmackDown.
same slot or whatever. Like
And that was like the shit. Like Monday
Yeah, they're
night,
trying to pull
Raw was
viewer
fucking on.
or
Dude,
yeah,
you went-
ratings
you
or
went-
views
you
away
watched
from
Thursday,
AEW.
yeah, trying to fuck them, kill
Yeah,
them.
well, they put NXT on Wednesdays now because Vince is kind of like, fuck you to AEW. He's like, we're not even going to give you Raw or SmackDown. You have to get NXT.
And guess what, Vince? Our dumbasses are gonna go watch the other show.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
Yeah,
dog.
we're gonna go
But
watch
here's the thing.
AEW's got a
The
lot of
sad
hype.
thing is,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people that are still going to watch NXT because they're loyal to NXT for how long they've watched it.
Yep.
So
It's gonna be the Tuesday night
They're
war.
gonna keep
You're
their
gonna
NXT crowd.
you flip
but
back
all
and
these
forth.
WWE
That's what we used
guys
to do.
that are just looking for something better that haven't gotten on the NXT. They're gonna switch to Wednesday to AEW, and AEW is still gonna grow.
Yep.
And it's gonna grow, and it's gonna outshine fucking NXT, and they're gonna have to try to find some other way to fucking compete with them.
Which blows because NXT rules.
Yes.
I think Dave would like to say something.
I was just going to say,
Dave, you have the floor.
AEW, AEW, AEW.
I want to go to.
I do have to.
wish I would've
Shout out to Nick's wondrous shirt right now
Dave, I was being your hype man, you fuck.
because he's got a
DX.
sweet DX shirt that's got HBK all over it, which is my absolute favorite.
I
He's
used
one of
to
the
love
greats.
HBK until I really got into the Montreal Screw Job. I'm like, no, Sean, no.
I still liked him
like this.
afterwards.
I didn't. Well, I mean, that
started-
all happened. I liked him. I liked him up until I learned about it like 2 years ago.
I stopped liking him as much when Ric Flair came back and he was doing his like finishing match, and I'm like, you're holding yourself back so much for this old dude just
I
because
feel like,
this old dude is.
Did you guys watch the last
Trash.
AEW pay-per-view? Where 2 of the four horsemen were on it?
Yeah. Arn Anderson.
Only 2?
Tully Blanchard?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and Vince is sitting there fucking screaming at the TV,
Yeah.
just like, what? Why does everyone hate me so much? Like,
Because you
dog,
Because you're a piece of shit.
You're the Jerry Jones of wrestling, you fuck.
Oh no, he makes Jerry Jones look a fucking angel.
I just love that Arn
Jerry
Anderson
Jones
put a
and McMahon are
spine buster
butt-fucking.
on MJF.
Not that that's a negative thing, but they are.
Oh,
They're
no.
butt fucking.
The devil can fucking angel.
Whoa.
I'd say come
Little
again,
bitch,
but
come
I
on
think you
now.
took it the wrong way.
And I don't know that I would want to say come again.
No, I've seen Little Nicky. Devils can have sex with angels.
That's true.
So in that relationship, McMahon's the devil, and
God, you made me think of the movie Snatch, Nick.
Yeah,
You seen that?
yeah,
Fucking
It's
love
like
that
the
movie.
brick.
yep.
It's just like, in the words of the Virgin Mary, come again.
That's one of my favorite movies.
Oh, I
You're
love
one of my
that.
favorite movies.
Thank you.
Brick was the best part of that movie.
I've been watching a lot of kung fu movies.
Really?
Watching some
Like a
kung fu
shit
movie
ton.
myself.
We talking like some Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Older, like the 70s,
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, just like that.
The next hour we have to talk like that.
oh no, I've been watching some of those classic
Yes.
like '90s,
What's up, dude?
some of those early 2000s horror movies. Like I just watched Hide and Seek last night when I got home.
That's not a bad one.
I watched Cabin in the Woods 2 or
I haven't seen the second one.
or Cabin Fever 2.
Cabin Fever.
Ooh, I haven't seen the second one of those
I
either.
watched Cabin Fever, then I watched Cabin Fever 2, which is in a high school,
There's a remake, too.
and it's
It was the first one.
yeah,
Are you
it's great.
serious? Jesus Christ.
Dude, I remember when that first one
The
came
first
out,
one wasn't even that great.
and she's in the bathtub
Shut up,
fucking
it's amazing.
shaving and her
Remake.
skin's coming off.
Oh,
That movie was fucking great
It was
when I was a
great.
kid.
That's so good.
No, I've been watching
They're
those,
fucking,
and it's
and
just
he's
been
like,
like,
no, I've got it.
well, I like
AIDS, man. AIDS.
No, I liked at the end of Truth or Dare, where like, and she's all like, "I'm with you. I'm together with you for the rest of forever," and she's all like, she goes like YouTube live and like does all this shit and like goes Truth or Dare to the fucking world and like sends a demon out on the fucking world, and we're like, "Yep, That's the best way to say it's not your turn. Dick move, but I'm totally behind you on that one.
The best line in Cabin Fever is, "Yeah, doctor of being a dog." Face.
Yes.
No, it's a.
That's all I want to say.
So you guys want to get high? That one was good.
Bye, Tom. Special guest star Tommy.
Bye, Tom.
So that giant stuffed pug that he has, my daughter calls Kevin.
Yeah.
My daughter has a million Kevins.
They're
She
all
has
Kevin?
they're all Kevin. She has Kevins that are identical, Kevins that all look like giraffes, Kevins that look like leopards and other animals.
So-
they're all Kevin.
So you're saying your grandchild's going to be named Kevin?
Probably.
I hope so.
Tom likes naming
granddaughter's name
his
is
pet
Kevin.
Alex.
Alex, that's a good name.
Alex.
Ruby took Kevin from the movie Up.
Ah.
Kevin the bird, Kevin.
God, that's one of those Disney movies where, like, first 5 minutes, Disney's like,
that's rough.
boom!
Yeah,
it's
it's
right
fucking
in your
rough.
field.
Not necessarily in your fields, in your taint,
Oh
into
my
your field.
God. It's like,
Fucking punch!
5 minutes in, you're like, now what? I've already cried. I thought that was supposed to come later
fucking
on.
Up and Wally, man. Wally hits
I've never seen
hard.
I haven't seen Wall-E.
I haven't seen Wall-E either.
You know what I mean?
Wally is one of those movies.
Wally hits fucking hard, man.
I have not seen Wall-E. Up though.
Is that a
It's like
thing?
one of those. Yeah, like you said, it fucking goes through the taint right to your fields, and then like reminds you of it every 15 to 20 minutes.
Every 15, 20 minutes. That scene at the end during the award ceremony, and he's like, I want to give you the Ellie badge. Crushed. Every time.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And you see Kevin?
Fucking
It's
Wally,
the
man.
baby
Dude,
bird.
Wally's so good, but the whole time you're like,
Kevin!
I don't want to cry on this podcast. Stop.
And Doug's happy, and he's the alpha dog.
My name is Doug.
Every day.
I watched
Damn
the
it, Doug.
Lion King remake in the theater with Mike.
Not great.
And I'm like, I'm not
Pretty
gonna
bad.
cry. Like I knew
Pretty
the scene was coming up. Like I'm not gonna get emotional. It's cool. I've seen it before. I'm an adult. And it happened. I'm like, oh damn it, fuck.
Lion King has made over $1 billion.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which it should, because it's Lion King. But I took Ruby to
did you
see
see
it in
that,
theaters.
that's
He is in the middle of
No.
talking often.
It's okay. I'm not mad at him for it.
Yeah,
I
Austin,
am.
take your
He's
shirt
just
off.
excited.
should I take a button down for it?
Yeah, just wait. Yeah, one button, please. Thank you, sir.
He doesn't deserve that. Don't give him that satisfaction.
But
He broke the rules.
we're halfway through, and Ruby goes, Daddy, I want to leave.
Aw.
She has not, like, every time we have watched The Lion King, she has not got out of her seat. Like, she will fucking sit in a chair and piss her pants just not to miss more Lion King. Mm-hmm. Like, that Mufasa death in the original is impactful. It fucking hits you.
Yeah.
The one in the new one, totally nonchalant.
Whoa.
It's still.
Come on, man.
That sucks.
It's not down. Yeah, I
It
guess I
carried
kinda
no
agree.
weight. It's like Mufasa's climbing up the cliff. Oh no, there's Scar. Like, there wasn't even like any witty dialogue. It was, my name's Scar, you Mufasa, you big and strong, bye. That was the whole dialogue.
Poorly written.
Awful.
Very.
Yeah, you're right.
You right.
Almost like
$1
$1 million drinking beer.
Seth Rogen as Pumbaa, I thought I was gonna hate it. Not
It was
terrible.
amazing.
It was great. Billy Eichler as Timon, awful.
He killed it.
Awful.
Fuck off. He killed it.
Awful.
He killed that
fucking
role
killed
and
it.
it's now ruined.
Awful.
It was great.
You're great, but it's awful.
You know what I say to that, Tyler?
What about John
Oh
Oliver
no,
as Ozzy?
Austin, it's your turn to talk now.
Uh-oh.
What about John Oliver as
David
Ozzy?
shirtless.
I like John Oliver as
We're
Ozzy.
there. We're
Who's
there.
John Oliver, the bird or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't
He
watched
didn't
it
get
yet,
it.
so I really don't have
Who
to
played
say on
Rafiki?
that.
Austin, what the fuck? You're over here giving your opinion on it and you haven't even seen it.
It was like you were saying how.
Yeah,
they made a
everybody's
lot of
giving
money,
me
a
an
lot of
opinion.
people
I thought
like,
I would
haven't
have
seen
anyway,
it.
so.
God
And
damn
I like to
it.
go to money movies, but I
Yeah.
haven't seen fucking Lion King.
Right.
Aladdin just came out.
Yeah, I can see that.
I haven't either.
It didn't matter to me.
I actually
act
want to because I want to see Will
surprised,
Smith at the Genie.
I know, I
I'll
heard
let
it
you
was
borrow
that would
it.
also
It was the
be this
Disney
way.
Movie Club movie of next month, and I should be getting it here in the next couple days.
Sweet.
I got in on the super cheap Disney Plus. Did you see that?
Yeah. I
How
wanted
did
to
you
do
get
that.
it? I thought it was only open to the.
D23.
Yeah.
Guess what? It's free to sign up. So I signed up for D23, perfectly free. Then they sent me the code, and now I got Disney Plus for 3 years for $4 a month.
God damn.
I saw you like Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, and something else like
Hulu.
for like $15 a month or something.
Disney Plus,
Like
Hulu,
that.
And they had a
ESPN.
crazy ass deal that I just said, and now I get it for $4 a month instead of that.
Well, I wanted to get that.
I know. Sorry.
Well, I want that. Do I have to call Hulu and be like, my name's Nick Maxon?
I actually have
Dude,
2
just send a
IP
picture of
addresses.
yourself. You're like, oh yeah, that's Nick.
Yeah, right.
Dude, last night at Mudfest, some guy goes, you look like Nick Maxon.
God damn
I
it.
go, that's my bro.
I am not he, but I know it.
Yeah, I was like, we get mixed up a lot.
We
Yep.
touch tips.
I went down to 450 North wearing either my hat or my Brews With Dudes shirt. And they go, "What's up, Nick?" And I'm like,
You're a dick.
I'm like, Dick, I am not.
I'm gonna give you some space.
Fucking
Nick at all.
bearded white guys. That's Nick. No.
I mean,
Fat bearded white guys are all
Nick
Dave.
doesn't even have long hair.
Aw.
Because that's me. Like,
we all have similar
I'm
beards.
currently not
though.
wearing a shirt.
We
It's
have
fine.
nice beards.
We have the nice beards.
Beardos.
what do you need? Zach?
He's just trying
Have
to
you
touch
still
your
not
butthole.
found your pen?
Off my wallet now.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I got it.
Like the whole time this has been going on, Zach has been losing shit.
Yep.
He has not
Just,
moved. He hasn't moved at all.
Just gone to the abyss.
Like, he's like, dude, I lost my pen. Let's tear the couch apart. It's not there.
But now I've lost my wallet.
But now I lost my wallet. Where is it going? Is there a gremlin in here?
Has to be. So we lost
I
the
forgot.
explanation.
I actually forgot Zach was here.
What
Whoa.
happened to my beer?
Rude.
That's okay. I forget you're here sometimes.
Yeah, I tried to
Oh.
forget.
Where'd your beer go?
Did you
I
take
tried.
my beer, Zach?
Yeah, he took your beer,
That is your.
and he stole your. He loses
What
his wallet.
incarnation?
You left the beer in front of me. What am I supposed to do?
Because I
Right
didn't grab that beer.
It was right here.
Sarah stealing beers with
Let me
dudes.
just take out all those beers.
Fuck balls.
Oops, forgot I was...
God, this is a painful episode.
Jesus Christ.
We are a.
One could say this is
Eat your own
a
goddamn beer.
drunk catastrophe.
Yes, sir.
You know what, Zach?
On it.
Just try not to be you
Nick
for
said
a
we were
while.
going to make a mess.
I did say that.
What do we
Are you
do?
still talking?
Did you find your wallet yet?
Can we stack these back up, Nick?
Just make them. We got 4 on this side. Put 4 on that
Gym
side.
shorts.
There you go.
Fucking making it look
You drink my
great.
spit,
Just
Zach.
put 1 more on that
You
side.
drink my
That was
spit.
one time when you liked it.
Yeah, you liked it too.
You kicked my.
Okay, I'm not.
I did not like it if I remember correctly.
Oh, you swallowed all of it.
And then it came right back up.
Okay.
Let's not talk about this.
Reel it back in.
All right.
Put it back in.
Official timeout.
Wow.
What time are we at?
1 hour, 5 minutes, 38 seconds.
We are in trouble.
It is 3:31.
I mean, I'm on beer 4.
You're only on beer 4.
I'm only looking at total, and we're only at about 25 right now.
Are we going to start shotgunning beers? Or
I was just about to suggest a shotgun.
I can assure you, I will not be shotgunning beers because I will puke.
That's fair.
If I shotgun
I'll
a beer,
take 2.
it costs $25.
Now, if we're butt chugging, sign me up. I thought I was gonna get more reaction than that.
I'm saying let's do the chugs before the butt chugs, so we don't have to
No, we do butt
wash.
chugs first.
It's time for butt chugs with dudes.
Whoa. No, it's butt chugs with bros.
Ugh. It's
We're gonna bro chug it.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro.
Let's all touch tips and butt chug these natter days.
wow.
My dad's a lawyer. We'll be safe.
Nothing could possibly come wrong with this.
But it could come.
Fuck.
This is a fucking nightmare.
Oh, there's one more on the ground.
Dave,
Oh.
I've never told you this, but you are
We
a
got two
fucking
mountains
specimen.
here.
So now we're starting on the second row.
Good way or
Yes.
We gotta go
Oh no, this is all compliment, my man.
No, that's the
You
gate.
are one of my favorite
That's the
people
gate.
in this whole
we gotta
world.
do it. We gotta make it somehow.
You have a
We can
heart
do
of
it.
gold.
We're gonna have a whole big
and a body of
skim in the
chisel,
back.
chisel,
like it.
chisel,
Just wait. Just wait.
chisel,
This is how he's
chisel,
getting
jello.
Just wait.
Take it. You look like a 10-pound pile of shit trying to fit in a 2-pound bag.
It's working.
I'll take it.
It's a little oozy, but it's working.
All right.
Juicy, some would say.
We need to make a concerted effort. Big gulp time, everyone. Let's move
All right,
through these. Let's
let me
go.
kick this natter day.
God damn it! I just.
Big gulp.
Ugh.
From the gas station?
Yeah. 89 cents.
Glacier Sit.
Glaciers.
It's really weird.
Austin, you got to do the mega gulp, not just the big gulp.
Austin,
The mega powers.
you can do it.
Nope.
It's really weird.
Are we ready to do our haka yet?
That was before.
You know,
We all have to have our tongues out. We all just do Globo Gym Purple Cobras and then we cry.
so you know we're an hour into this, hour 10, almost hour 10, and it's episode 100, and we haven't been nostalgic whatsoever.
No, we have not.
Did anyone actually listen to
No
Nick
one
for
likes
what Dan
nostalgia.
just said besides Nick?
I heard something about nostalgia.
I heard 100th episode, but
I talked to Nick about how he
100%.
stayed up way too late listening to old episodes.
Yeah,
sorry I could not help with that. I was disposed.
that's okay. And nobody did except Nate.
I know.
That's Nate.
I thought about
I think
it,
I
but then
tried.
I went out and got drunk.
I
think I
and walked
tried,
around
but I
downtown
couldn't make
Lafayette
it.
for hours.
Terrible excuse.
I fell down some stairs.
Lafayette's a
Good.
shithole.
I feel like early on in Podcastrophe, like episode 2 and 3, you were on. You were my guest on episode 2 and 3, and you being Nick, and you said something about starting a craft brew podcast,
And it was only a couple episodes later, and then we did
and
it.
here we are. Yeah.
Now we're sitting here slamming the worst beers you can possibly buy.
Didn't you say?
We haven't even got to the Rolling Rock yet.
No.
When I
They'll
smelled
tell us
that
to
was-
List of
I
ales.
thought Natty was
No, we should have went like
bad.
Rolling Rock before.
It's gonna get
Boosh.
worse.
Hey man,
What's next?
I'm really upset that this isn't the Bush
camo
Heavy
can?
with the camo cans.
Zimas.
Yeah, the orange camo cans. Oh yeah, that's
There's nothing that makes me want to beat my wife more than Bush with the camo cans.
Fuck. God damn.
Sounds
Yeah.
like confession.
The very first
But the
time.
bonus part of that, you're also beating your sister.
That's right.
Glaze over that subject now.
The funny thing is, I said I was going to be nice to people. My wife's not a people. So
Oh my god. I'm sorry, Scott. You don't deserve that.
Because if you're drinking Bush, we all know women ain't people.
yeah, Skylar knows I'm kidding.
I think Dick had something to say.
You know, the very first time I drank Bush Light, and
He
also the
beat
first
up
time
his
I
cousin.
Austin?
and I played the Wizard Staff game.
Yes.
Was probably the drunkest I've ever been here.
Good.
In this house, because
There's
like,
a good
I
chance
remember,
you're gonna get drunk.
I remember sitting here, maybe not on this specific couch, but in this general area, just looking up at the ceiling and just it's spinning like crazy. And that was the first time I ever actually needed a ride home, and I had to leave
Good.
my car here.
It happens. This is gonna be a task, guys. I think what does that make? That makes it 29.
Austin.
We're 29 deep.
We have an elite
that?
team
Double
of
chug?
individuals for this.
This
now.
is we've been assembled.
This is the Avengers right
Yep.
here. I am of course Hawkeye.
The Brew Vengers. The
I'm Tony Stark.
Okay.
You got it.
Are you? I would say Nick is Tony Stark, but
Oh,
Nick Stark.
take that.
Austin can be Captain America because he's got America's ass.
That's
America's ass.
I have Hank Hill ass. So
I was
I'm out
gonna
of
put
that.
Dave at the Hulk because normally I would put myself at the Hulk, but Hulk was not like ever mad in Endgame except one scene because I hated his character so much.
That's
That's
true.
a win-win.
Dude, his character
But
was
it's not.
fucking garbage.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Austin, okay,
Jesus.
here's a fucking paradox. Austin and I are agreeing on shit.
Rare.
This is unprecedented.
Well, we both agree you should be dead right now.
Yes. That's a shot fired. Normally I would be upset, but
It's
I
a
don't
shot
care.
to his head, so he's okay with that.
Yeah.
Shut to the
That's a cry for help, folks. I haven't had one of those in a while. But
See, I'm just looking out for the guy. He's around good company, and I just want to bring it out, and so people other than me have to deal with it.
I'm sad.
When Tyler worked with me at Subaru, he had at least 6 to 7 cries a day.
a day.
Cries for
Not,
help.
not because I disliked Subaru, but because I disliked myself.
And you also
Fucking same, dude.
you just
fucking same.
really were good at
It's
trying.
like
When you're good at something, you just don't stop doing
That's
it.
right.
hard.
You gotta double down on it.
It was hilarious because we'd have our morning meeting. So like 5 minutes before that, he would just look at me and be like, and just nod, and I'd be like, cry. Not again.
That would be the subtle one. That would be the one to start the day. Go through that real quick. What are some of my best cries for help?
Do you think if I just like set my neck here, like right on the line, and a car ran over me, what would you do? I'd be like, I don't know. You really want to die, but also you're my best friend, so I don't want you to die. So I would either save you or let you die because it's a conundrum because I don't know if I should just grant your wish or save you.
So one thing that I did a lot when I worked at Subaru...
Which would I be the worst friend for?
Either one.
Thank you.
One of the things I did a lot when I was at Subaru, I would walk up to random groups of people, like either while they were doing their job or while they were trying to separate from human interaction. Like there were people that always wanted to be by themselves, and I would like kick the door down into their psyche.
Yeah.
And I would always say things like this: what would you do if you looked up from your job and I'm up here on station 14 and I'm just beating my dick like an OZ? And as many
Beating my dick like a porn theater.
as many days as I had cries for help, I also had moments like that allowed people
Can I just kick this
to
shit,
detach
or-
from reality for just a moment and have
need
a
some bubble
brief
I'm so confused.
brief moment of happiness. Like, think about this.
only your
What would
side,
you
man.
guys do if you were all having a conversation and you looked over here in the corner and I'm just beating my dick so hard it's gonna make me breakfast tomorrow?
Violent.
Like, yeah. That is something that is very unlikely.
I'm gonna see if I can come over for breakfast.
Okay. That's fair.
There'd be times where you just look at me and
Stay
like,
for breakfast.
come on, man, just do it. Just snap my neck right now. Just do it.
Just fucking end me!
And there'd be times where you're, I would either be busy doing something and I wasn't paying attention to you, and you'd be like, "Witness me!"
I would yell it at the top of my lungs so everyone on the sealer deck would hear me.
Witness me!
Like, well, yeah.
The people that knew you miss the shit out of you.
Well, I appreciate that. I can honestly say I've worked in multiple manufacturing facilities. They've all been miserable, but
You already
when I
missed
worked at
that today.
Subaru, the
You're
people
one.
that I worked with were some of the best people I've
First
ever
one.
worked with. So that goes out to them. Minus Austin.
Oh!
We're good. We're good.
It hit the ground. We're good.
Careful now. Careful now, boy.
We're gonna have to get some more of these mics now.
Oh my
Dave?
goodness.
You got something? You're cute.
Dave, would you just fucking talk?
You know what, Dakota? I will talk.
Alright, please.
Yay,
Yes.
he's talking. What do you want me to talk about?
Dave, what's that movie? The last time I was at your house when we played D&D, what was that movie that we watched right before everyone had arrived?
Deathstalker 2.
The one that AJ rewound just so I could see certain parts of the movie.
Deathstalker 2.
Okay, let's talk about that for a minute.
It is way better than Deathstalker 1.
It is, in my opinion, one of the most underappreciated movies of all time.
It's a bad movie.
It should
but
have won an
it's still
Oscar.
better than Deathstalker 1.
It should have won an Oscar
Yeah, it should have. I agree.
in every category.
I don't know if I believe you guys.
The best part, so this movie, we're going on a Dave tangent. This movie's like a sword and sorcery type film. So there's like, monsters and shit. This the main
Swords
character,
and
whose name is
sorcery.
Deathstalker.
No, that's not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about the one with the rocket launcher and the dude on the motorcycle or the skateboard.
Oh shit! Hard Ticket to Hawaii.
Hard Ticket to
That
Hawaii.
movie's so good.
That's the one I'm talking about.
That
Dave.
one's so good.
This sounds like a completely different movie.
It is.
It very much is.
But tits.
There's a lot of tits
All
in
right,
that
all
movie.
right, Dave. I'm gonna tell you my favorite part of the movie because I didn't get to watch the whole thing. But was the giant radioactive snake just
is
fucking people?
One of the best parts.
Not killing them, fucking them,
Fucked him.
A giant radioactive snake. Fucking people.
fucking them.
So if you guys have never seen
just
that movie,
Intercoursing people.
What'd you say it was called? Hard Ticket to Hawaii.
So everyone have never seen this movie, Hard Ticket to Hawaii. It is incredible.
It's incredible.
It's by a man called Andy Sedaris. He did 12 movies. I have them all. Bought them for $6.
Important detail.
Wait, he
And
did
pretty
all
much-
those movies?
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Pretty much every single one of the movies has tits for no reason.
Tits. Lots of
Explosions.
them. All of them.
No reason.
It was
And
Michael
like-
Bay before Michael Bay.
Yes.
Good.
I highly recommend it. Hard Ticket to Hawaii.
What was the?
What the fuck's it about?
Oh yeah, get it.
Ooh, are you ready?
Yes, whole plot.
Are you ready?
That doesn't say much.
Are you ready for the plot of Hard Ticket to
I want
Hawaii?
to hear it. Tits, boom. That's it.
Pretty close.
That sounds like a full movie.
Dave,
to me.
actually go through it. Where does the fucking radioactive snake come from?
All right, so the snake comes from the two main characters, the two blondes. There's a lot of ladies, but the two main blondes.
Oh yeah.
Work for an airplane company shipping things to Hawaii, and they were told to bring this snake to Hawaii for research, but they grabbed the wrong snake, and this one has been contaminated by cancer-ridden rats.
Uh-oh. Plot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And while this is happening,
cancer
there's a whole another plot of drug dealers that use really bad drones to bring cocaine into Hawaii.
Drones.
Interesting.
Yeah. 80s style drones though.
Oh, okay.
So it was like RC helicopters.
They look like fucking gyrocopters.
Yeah.
Like,
So-
what's that
so it's
big
like-
thing flying through the sky?
So it's like that mission from Grand Theft Auto Vice City where
Exactly,
we got
basically.
the RC
Actually,
helicopter and
that
drop
was
the
exactly the
dynamite.
same thing. Yeah,
Hardest mission ever.
it really was.
Yeah,
That's hard to control that thing.
Yeah.
Fuck that mission. I never got past
Was
it.
that you got in the van and then it was like you're the fucking RC car?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, I remember that one.
Yeah, it's
Fucking love
tough.
Grand Theft Auto, dude.
We need
Yeah,
to
rally
we need
season
a good
already.
Grand Theft Auto again, because Grand Theft Auto 5 was not.
What?
I think it was great, dude.
It was
It was
not.
great
It
for
was
all
great.
it offered. I mean, it's people are still playing
It's still,
it.
it's
Yeah.
dude, it's
I
expanded
still
so much
play
too.
5 all the
They actually never ended their expansion,
No, I get that.
which is great.
But
Never ended.
As compared to what? Vice City
Or San Andreas.
San Andreas was fantastic.
San Andreas.
I
It's
love
different. It's a whole
the
different
gang
era of
warfare.
gaming, though.
no, I get that,
difference.
but
Yeah.
the level of fun. Okay.
Every game sucks now.
No, not every
You know
game
what I mean?
sucks. I just
No,
beat,
they do.
I beat Gears 5 and it was short and it still
Oh,
didn't
you
suck.
actually played that?
Yeah, I got it for free Game Pass.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
So
Gears 5, is that the newest one?
there will be a 6, folks.
It was funny. So I was at the 9 p.m. release for Monster Hunter Iceborne, and I saw this line there, and I didn't know any other game was being released that night. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, so I didn't get a number. And they're like, oh yeah, you got number 1. And I'm like, how am I number 1 when all these people are here?
We're talking.
Oh, well, all of them are here for NBA 2K20 or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I look at this guy, and there's a guy next to me, and he goes, I'm here for Gears. So he was here for Gears. He was there for Gears. I was there for Monster Hunter. Everybody else was NBA. And 9 p.m. hits, and they're like, all right, here you go, guys. And it hands us each our game, and then everybody else is like, what the fuck? We're in line. What the fuck? Why do they get their game first? I'm like, get fucked.
Yeah.
And I walked out.
Nick, we should have played Throw Burrito.
What
for this
did
episode.
you do, Austin? What is this?
Yeah, this is a pizza with
Amalgamation of
buffalo chicken
awesomeness
dip on
with
top.
pizza.
There's
fuck?
buffalo chicken dip, and I put it on my pizza.
I'm gonna have to
Fuck.
go do that.
Yes.
Jess makes a mean buff chicken dip.
She does.
Oh yeah.
I've had it.
So
so
like every time it's there, I'm like, what am I gonna put that on today?
She makes a hot buff dip.
She
As the
I
kids say, it's
said yesterday that I was wanting to make a bunch of food and snacks for today.
see any
But then
snacks.
I also had we were also
Pretzels on the
playing
table.
we were also playing D&D yesterday. So she I think she might have got a little confused. So she went and bought the stuff yesterday and made all of today's snacks yesterday. So our D&D group ate all the snacks.
Yesterday's snacks.
Yesterday's snacks.
Oh yeah, those are good snacks.
But the buff dip,
But the buff dip
one day later,
Still
still
good.
good.
still good.
There's a lot of crockpot creations that are good all week.
You're a fucking crockpot creation.
But
Thank
no,
you.
No, I
I
wouldn't.
gotta go to the bathroom now.
I'm not
I'm
that
like,
good,
I could
but
go for
thank
a
you.
piece of
Dumpster
pizza. And I was coming back, and I could just smell that buff chicken dip, and I'm like, I'm going to put that on a piece of pizza. So I have a piece of pepperoni pizza with buffalo chicken dip all over it. So I have a buffalo chicken pepperoni pizza.
That's fucking big energy right there, my man. That's big
Dude,
energy.
you realize you still need like 8-9 more beers in your body before the end of the day.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
Should we bust this into 2 episodes? 15-50?
I don't know. My defense right now is killing it with 31 points. That's never happened in my
So
career.
you're on a high right now.
Football.
How the fuck do you see your defense up there?
They're playing the Miami Dolphins.
Oh, is it Patriots?
Yeah.
Tight.
For anyone that's mad, I'm a Patriots fan.
I am mad though.
Suck it.
Fucking Blue Zone. Suck it.
I'm mad.
I fucking hate the Patriots.
I'm disappointed more than anything.
Yeah, football talk. I love it.
Balls.
Stop it! All I know is this pizza is
actually want to touch
It
your
looks
balls.
delicious.
But you do want to touch my balls.
Walls.
Yeah, let me
Figuratively.
squeeze mine, man.
Squeeze it.
I want to touch your balls figuratively.
But I want like if this is you, I want.
Oh
this.
my god. The camera's right. It got you.
I want to touch your balls spiritually.
Okay, I switched my answer from figuratively to spiritually.
His hands are named spiritually and figuratively.
Like, if my
Hopes and
balls
wishes.
were Belgium, I want you to be a Panzer III.
Oh,
Blitzkrieg.
Blitzkrieg.
If you couldn't hear that, audio listeners,
That was
he
good.
said he wants me to be what?
My balls are Belgium,
His balls are Belgium,
and you're a Panzer III.
and
Just
I'm a Panzer
Blitzkrieg.
III, and this is Blitzkrieg.
Blitzkrieg
Motherfucker.
has officially become a verb. You ever been Blitzkrieg? Where my bomb comes from the sky.
Why did you go to the fucking sodomite voice? The sodomite preacher
Because
voice.
it's going in your butthole.
It just naturally happens that way.
Sodomy is natural.
diaper.
This is a fucking mess, and I love it.
It's gonna look like fireworks from the
We
sky.
have a long way to go.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
I'm on 5.
I'm not counting. We're at 31 out of 100.
God.
To answer your question a little bit ago,
We still got more people.
I vote this is all one big episode.
You want to just do one big
Like a
one?
6-hour episode.
It's 100, man. You can't just split that up.
I took
Oh, look at him.
banana
Look
pudding
out.
chicken pizza with buffalo chicken.
Fucking Tyler, god damn.
And it's hot.
Hear my cry.
Dave, I got Miller High Life in here.
Oh, the champagne of beers?
I almost got High Life Light.
I
Miller
brought it
shits.
just for you.
Oh, I love the champagne of beers.
I thought you were gonna say I love the shits. I was like,
That too.
I'm watching Tyler
Yeah,
just
cleansing.
fucking burn the shit
That's how
out
you
of his
summon
mouth over
Dave
there.
Chitch.
Oh,
Is Miller High Life.
the Miller would just make you shit your pants. I swear.
I've already shit my pants.
Perfect.
Well, I'm in a diaper. I don't know about y'all.
I was prepared.
Fucking amateurs.
Give me
I've got a diaper and a condom on.
His rectum doesn't retract,
Give me
it
that
only goes
burrito.
out and it
I'm in
just
that
stays there.
asbestos diaper.
My wife was a CNA, so
For the flaming butthole!
I'm set, man.
My wife is non-existent.
I'm your wife.
Tyler's my wife.
I thought you were my co-husband.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Forgot, I'm married to your wife.
I'm sorry.
Oh my.
What?
Felt bad enough for Dick, but now Dave's in on it.
And I like how it took Dick a while to actually like prepare the proper what?
I was just waiting.
What?
I was waiting my turn.
What? He wasn't really offended. He just needed to make sure he said something.
I love my wife.
All jokes aside, I'm
I
joking.
love my wife too.
Whoa.
I'll treat you like a loved one. I won't touch your pee-pee, but...
That's okay, I do that myself just fine.
Oh, Blitzkrieg it!
Oh my
Wipe your own
From the
ass.
sky!
Tyler's letting Blitzkrieg it.
He's not even on a microphone.
The Facebook listeners are here.
I was gonna say that's
try
why I
this.
have to relay.
Okay.
Eat it.
No, you don't just get to put a fucking pointy thing in my face and I'm just gonna put my mouth on it.
It's not college anymore.
This is, yeah. Dakota.
What do you say?
He's just laughing. He's like, what the fuck did you
Fucking
just
funny
say?
as hell.
This ain't college anymore.
I'm just like, oh my god, that's hilarious.
I love these big old gatherings, you know?
Alright, fellas, I got some beer.
Pretzel time.
The sham wow for beer.
Just soak it up.
Very great.
That's why I suggested
Yeah.
breaking it into 2 episodes so we could have a snack break to... Because now we're just going to hear pretzel chomping.
The fuck is
We don't
that?
have to eat into the mic. They're pretzels.
Oh.
We don't have to, but y'all are wild.
These two have no option.
Oh, I was about to get blitzkrieg.
See, Tyler,
You
these
will.
two have no option. They have the mic right here. The listeners can just enjoy like 15 minutes of chomping.
Ours is gonna be like neck.
We can take a recess.
Fucking
A short recess.
Yeah.
No, we can't. We already decided against it, Zach.
No, we didn't.
Thanks
But
for being
we haven't hit halfway.
Thanks for speaking for the group, Austin.
Yeah, where's your wallet?
This is a dictatorship. That's what this
It's
is.
here. That's where it is.
What about your pen? Where's your pen?
It's here.
Way to just bring that up.
Do you stop it?
I'm gonna say this again. All in favor for taking a break.
Once we hit 50,
Yeah, we gotta hit 50
once
first.
we hit halfway, we take a quick recess.
Yeah.
I agree to that.
Oh, wait.
Because right now it seems like it's only Austin and Dongo that don't want to do that.
What are we?
Yeah, I really
I don't care what we do.
What are we?
Oh, we're at 30,
Hour 30. Hour 28.
33.
We're not at hour 28.
All right, let me grab.
So we need
one.
17 more beers before we break to the half point. I thought we would do this in 2 hours. This is going to be at least a 4-hour endeavor.
I like how you're like, put a nice time limit on the event. 1 to 6. We're gonna be done by 6 and wrapped up. Nick, what you thinking?
I thought that we would have more. Who backed out?
Who did back out?
I feel like we were supposed to have one more person.
Weren't we supposed to get P-Light in here?
Jess
Wasn't Brett supposed to be
was
here?
here.
No,
right?
Brett worked.
Well, Jess was here. She left.
Jess straight up said, she's like, I'll drink like 3, maybe 4. I'm like, okay. Which I don't blame her. And this is really dumb. Like,
Oh, it's stupid as fuck.
Oh no,
You can't-
Nick, you
you
and
can't
I have been talking
expect-
about this since like episode 20.
This is really dumb.
Well, it's the perfect episode to drink 100 beers for. So.
7, 8 people. We're talking 12 to 15 beers apiece. Like, that's.
That's why I was thinking, man, I'll just grab like 12 pack of some and I just drink on that and go.
Did you see
got
me?
mine.
I wish you saw me pulling in the
But-
driveway because it looked like I was drunk.
You still might have been.
I almost hit your truck. I was scared. I got nervous
I'm
as
gonna
fuck.
fit your truck.
I mean, mine's the easiest thing to see in the yard.
I know, but I was coming in hot, and I hit the brakes on the slidey ass grass, and it was like.
Can I tell you something? That's how.
I was like.
What was the car I had before? Mercury, the Sable.
Oh my god, the same.
I totaled the Sable by coming into the driveway too hot, hit the gravel, hit the brakes, went
Did
through,
you?
and hit the tree.
Awesome.
That's
So
how
that's
I
what
took.
happened to the Sable.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
I remember I backed into the.
You got a new car, didn't you?
I got a brand new car.
No shit.
Car.
2019 Impreza.
I hooked him up as my half brother.
Very nice. Very
I
Oh,
nice.
you
That
actually did
fucking
that.
thing.
I know we talked about that.
Dirty dog.
I've been driving by and I've been noticing it,
What?
and I'm like,
Damn dog.
that's new.
I know, everybody's like.
I don't make
I was
those. Beeline makes those.
Like, oh,
We need
no
to
wonder.
get somebody to drive us to the bear maze. Speaking of nice vehicles,
The one guy who says, I'm not sure if I want to go, like, you just BRDD then. I love it though.
You need to hook me up for a vehicle.
What's up?
yeah. Yeah.
Tyler says you need to hook me up with a vehicle. I say, what's up?
Yeah, I didn't buy it. I leased it. It ended up being cheaper, but it's got all the goodies. It's got the eyesight. It's got the.
Oh shit, you get the eyesight.
That's what I wanted. So I went on vacation early August.
Yeah.
And
Irving Blazer?
we rented a car, and the car that I had pretty much the same shit. The it's like when you turn on your turn signal, it looks out that side behind you, and it will tell you if there's a car there. And I loved it. And when they asked
Lane
me,
monitoring.
yeah, and
Blind spot warning.
Subaru calls it eyesight, and they're like, "You want that?" I'm like, "Yeah, yes, I sure do." And I just told you yesterday. I'm like, there's a million features on it that I couldn't remember all now. But
I thought I would hate the eyesight. I'm not opposed to it.
it's
now.
sick. It's awesome. Tells you when there's fucking cars there. It automatically brakes.
Oh yeah,
If I'm coming up on a car
cruise
too
control?
fast, it will start braking for me.
The only problem is with the automatic cruise control, if it stops you in traffic, it will shut the cruise control off,
It does.
and then you'll start to roll forward.
Yeah.
That's the only problem with it.
I'm never gonna not pay attention. Like I'm not one of those people that believes the car will take care of itself. So
Yeah.
I'll let it. Like if I'm driving and I wouldn't normally brake yet, it'll start braking. I'm not gonna fight it because I'm still paying attention.
If you're on the interstate and you have that and you have cruise control enter, like on. You can actually set the distance, like car length distance.
Yep.
And it'll automatically start slowing down once a car is in sight within
and I have
that
all
distance.
that. I have all that.
Yeah,
It's
nice.
got a fucking video monitor that shows there's a car 5 car lengths ahead of you, 4 car lengths, 3 car lengths. It's fucking badass.
Could you just ask them for a beer? Jesus Christ.
Is there still Natter Days?
No.
You're just terrible at everything.
So we've killed the 30-pack of Natter Days.
Oh, yeah.
The one thing about those fucking breaking cars though is like, I'm a fucking aggressive driver.
Me too.
And I like to get, I might, want to squeeze into that hole.
But what
Nate used it, and we were like, they like braked on us when we were like about to change a lane. You know what I'm saying? And it was like we were getting too close to go around the fucker.
What I've noticed with my Subaru,
so it was like,
the moment you hit the brake, it all turns off.
Yeah,
the moment that it's like, oh, you're back in control, and then because I'm just like you, I
it
zip.
was just weird because it was like, oh, I'm not trying to brake. I'm about to turn, like, squeeze into this hole.
I'm a very defensive driver.
It's probably dangerous, but I don't give a fuck. And yeah.
It's probably dangerous, but I'm completely unaware of it, so I think I'm safe.
Well, if it breaks, and then I'm just gonna crash into the car that I'm turning into. You know what I mean?
The eyesight. It also has like you stay in the lines control. It'll correct your steering wheel.
It hasn't quite.
Are you serious?
It's not working. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
The other, I don't remember the car that I took on vacation, but it had that and it ruled. Subaru's is more touchy. It will let me.
I don't like it.
So in the other car I drove, you'd be driving forward and it would just keep you in the line. Subaru will let you like get half a foot over the line and go jerk you back in. I'm like, no.
Okay, I had that, but it was just. I just happened to notice it weirded me out at 4 a.m. driving.
Yeah, Subaru's version is like gonna get you pulled over and get you a DUI because it won't stay in the lane. Hyundai.
I don't have that issue with mine.
Okay, well, I just rented a Hyundai to go on vacation with, and it 100% drove itself.
Yeah.
No shit.
It would yell it like it would say, "Hey, put your hands on the wheel."
Yes, that's what I'm trying to remember. The car that I had.
It was probably a Hyundai.
It very well could have been, but yeah, I would sit there and a finger is all at once, so I would sit there like that, and it would just keep me in the lane.
Yep.
It was
like,
beautiful.
I was going 85 around a corner, and the fucker was turning itself.
Yes. Technology is out of control these days.
So I'm going to get... Skylar and I have talked about it a lot here lately.
I'm ready to go turn my car on, tell it where I want to go, and lay down drunk and take a nap. And
That's what Tesla's doing.
I was late, right? Because I left my fucking car downtown.
If I'm not mistaken, Teslas have it where...
Like, where's the Uber app that brings in 2 dudes, one to drive my car home, and one to drive me home? There you go. You know what I mean?
I think Teslas let you swing the seat. So I can be sitting there fucking, get it all set up and drive, and I can swing the seat sideways and not be paying attention to the road at all. It's wild.
What did you say?
Dude, it's so...
What did you say?
They're awesome.
You started to say, no, you don't.
I was going to say
you're like, wait.
Druber.
So Skylar and I have been talking a lot lately because it's time for me to get her a new vehicle. My truck's starting to get old.
I'm chasing the bush with a Natter Day.
I drive long distances to work, and I never work the same place week to week, so I need something that's a little bit more fuel efficient. We drove a Hyundai Tucson to Florida. Gas mileage was awful, but I liked everything else about the vehicle, so I'm probably going to get a Hyundai car. But I'm going to get her a little crossover SUV of some sort, and I'm probably going to get her a Subaru, just because it's all-wheel drive.
I love Subarus.
I don't love them because they're not
for a while.
Because they're not great,
like
but I mean, like the Impreza. Okay, I was looking the Hyundai car that I want to get. The only difference between that and a Subaru is it has a nicer interior, and it's not all-wheel drive. It's the only difference. If Subaru made their Imprezas with a turbo and a nicer interior that was actually up to date with modern times, I would buy one.
Well, what does modern times do in terms
of
the...
It's called a WRX.
What?
That's what Imprezas do. It's called a WRX.
I love the WRX.
Yeah, but I shouldn't have to pay $40,000 for something else that I can pay $20,000 with another manufacturer.
$40,000 brand new?
basically.
WRXs,
Yeah.
They're expensive.
Look at Zach over there. Get this. Wait, it costs that much? Man,
Nah.
you just look dumb.
Fuck that. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not
There's no
shitting on
different
Subaru
way
at
to
all
look
because
normally.
it has the highest brand loyalty of any car manufacturer. But there's a lot of things that are not great about Subarus.
That's absolutely
The
fair.
Boxer engine is based on it's an aircraft engine that a German man sold to some Japanese people in the 30s.
And it's an actual great, sturdy engine.
It also has a lot of problems and never been truly updated.
Yeah.
So,
I
all
got
engines.
my lease says, "Oh, something went wrong. We got you." And you know how far I live from the Subaru workshop? 1 mile.
the only bad thing
So
about it,
anything that goes wrong
You
with
gotta
my
wait
car,
3 hours, though.
yeah,
I don't.
Three
And you know what they
months.
do? You know what they do? Put me in a rental.
Yeah.
I drive up. Something's wrong. Tight. Here's keys, and I drive away.
That
They fix
is the
my car.
nice thing about
it
the
costs me
maintenance program.
no money, and they call me back and say your car's done, and I pick it up.
When
and
you
I
lease
leave.
it, when you lease and they throw on that maintenance package, it's fucking amazing.
Yeah, I'm stoked for it. I'm just so sick of driving shit cars.
tell me about
Like,
it, bro.
you got a lot
When
of
you
cars.
when you've got a good car, like
You've
my
got a lot of lemons.
my first, yes, exactly.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
very first car was a '92 Ford Taurus, and it was an old, beat up car, but it fucking worked, and it worked for a very long time. And oh, this is wrong with your car, but my car still fucking works. The past like 2 cars I've got, it's like if one thing fucked up, the car don't work.
My first car was a 99 Ford Taurus.
I like the Taurus a lot.
Fuck yeah, I fuck with the Taurus real hard.
It was
all
a
have
very,
some
it was a
Tauruses.
very
Matt
solid.
used to have a fucking 99.
My first was
Taurus.
a '98 Pontiac Grand Am.
95 Grand Prix.
But Grand Dams were good cars
They
because
were. It was
a
a
lot
car.
of
I remember.
You've seen him forever. You don't see him as much nowadays.
I love my
He kinda
95
died,
Grand Prix.
got out,
The
but-
green supremacist.
the point being is what I was getting at was when I looked at it in terms of what I was paying for 09, and they're like, well, this is what you'd pay for a brand new 2019. It's like $60-$70 more. I'm like, I'm fucking willing to pay $60-$70 more to get a car that I don't have to fucking worry about. Because guess what? We're adults, god damn it. Fuck. We deserve cars that work.
Yeah,
God damn.
Tell me about it.
I love my car.
I love my car.
Bravo to you fuckers. Fuck you. My car's
old
good
as
now.
fuck. Mine's old as dirt, but it runs.
I pay too much for my car.
Yeah. Thanks for
Yeah,
making
you sure
Nick
do.
talk that story about how happy he is with the car going, well, I'm happy with my car, dickheads.
Yeah, bravo.
Bravo.
You guys are happy with cars you got? I needed to go buy a brand new car. Now I'm happy. But Dakota named it. That fucking the last car I bought
Lemon.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
It was a Legacy, and I've wanted a Legacy
I love
because
that car too.
I love the
I
Legacy.
had
I liked your car.
it was a sexy car, but it didn't fucking work.
Yep,
And
didn't
within
work.
Ever.
within a month,
months.
something went wrong, and within 4 months, the engine blew. So I was just at that point where I was like,
I would be
I'm gonna
pissed.
go buy a brand new car. But dog, you don't need to. Don't tell me what I need to do. Every time
buy a car that I know is going to last me the next 3-4 years.
Every time I get in a car, it goes wrong. Every time I go to a restaurant, they fuck it up. Like
Dude.
I have
Oh my
bad
God.
luck, folks.
Preach
I
it.
got bad luck.
Me too.
So, dog, you don't need to
I've
buy a
been there,
brand
I've
new
seen it
car.
all.
Your life's better than mine. Don't tell me what I need to do. I need a car that they're gonna say, "Oh, it's broke. I will fix." Thank you. Fuck.
I have one of those old ass cars where it don't have no computer, so it's like I can fix everything.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice because it works.
I've
It's
just-
nice, but it's also not nice.
I've been
Also,
through the ringer with
I drive
cars.
your car, your new one, the 2019 Subaru, and I'm like, fuck, I wish I had one of these. You know what I mean? Like,
Right?
it's not as bouncy.
Dude, that new
fucking
car
drives
nostalgia
itself.
hits you as soon as you
Yeah,
drive it.
you're
You're like,
fucking friends with family,
oh,
bro.
fuck, dude. Like, you can have a car that's, like, only 2 years old, and you go get in a brand new car, you're like, I think I need this.
The technology is
You're right.
really
You're
out
right.
of control,
They get
especially
smooth
because I was
smooth.
in an 09. So then I rented I think the car that I rented was an 18.
That Hyundai.
Was it do you remember the car?
It was when you and I went on that trip, right? That same car that you were.
It was just when I went on vacation at the beginning of August.
Yeah,
It's when
that
he
was
went
the
to
same
Ohio
vehicle.
and all
That
that,
was
and he
a
came back.
It was a Hyundai?
That was a Hyundai.
Okay. But it was just
Car or
It was a
SUV?
car.
It was a car. But it was
Was
just
it an Elantra?
An Elantra sounds right. An Elantra sounds right.
I'm gonna buy the Elantra hatchback.
It was amazing.
Nice.
It was fucking.
Save that for later.
Wrap them around. Just wrap them around. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was an Elantra that I had, but yeah, I did that. I drove it for a week. I was like,
and the gas mileage on that thing, the gas mileage was just.
Maybe instead of me going and getting wasted once a week or going and eating out twice a week, maybe I'll just get a new car.
My truck is an 07 and my wife's vehicle's an 03.
Yeah.
So it's time for us to get a new vehicle.
Do it. If you can, do it. It's just it's such a fucking stress.
So here's the thing. I pay $200 a week for daycare. Okay? That's $800 a month. Both of our vehicles are
babysit.
both of our vehicles are paid off. Like, we want to have another kid. I can't afford fucking daycare for another kid.
All right,
let alone fucking another car.
Or however many you have.
I have one.
All right.
I want two. I want 2 kids, but I want 2 new vehicles.
Yeah.
Can't afford them.
Priorities.
Priorities.
Man, but I want to procreate real fucking bad.
I don't like that, but I don't like the actual creating part.
You just like the practice.
I like the practice of procreating
more
than I like the procreating.
But I want to. Okay, so here's the thing.
Let's talk about sex.
I want to practice.
Save.
I want to procreate one more time,
sex,
so then I can go get the snip, and then it's just practice for the rest of my life.
There you go.
I get it.
That means I can fuck Dave all I want.
Can you though?
But yeah.
Let's do it right now on this podcast.
That is a black leather couch.
It's true.
I mean,
you're not.
I'm not gonna move, but as long as you don't get it on me,
Hey man, it's black leather. What do you want?
I don't want to see my friends fucking on my couch.
Turn around.
Turn it around. Turn around.
Then again, I feel a little turn around.
I'm about to put a baby in Dave.
Oh no, and I'm not talking about like baby. Like we got a doll and it's gonna go inside him.
Yeah.
I don't like this conversation anymore.
I'm uncomfortable.
Are you
Blaine did it. Blaine did it too.
Oh, did you put the buffalo?
Yep, Blaine did it.
Oh my.
It's a good move.
I mean, as in like, ow.
It's good.
Yeah. Yep.
This is a fun episode.
Yeah, we needed this. We all needed this.
We're not even halfway done.
I can imagine the listeners
so
like, what's the Brews With Dudes? They're going to click and be like, what the fuck is going on?
They are wasted.
For my power move, I'm letting that beer get warm.
No one's watching this full episode.
No, not a single person. We got Facebook viewers that are just diving in and out, maybe.
They're like, what are they doing?
Are they still on?
God damn.
It's tomorrow at noon. We're still here.
They're still talking shit about Dick.
Are you guys still building that tower of beer?
It's been 2 hours.
I'm excited to see this castle of beer when it's done.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Are you chasing Bush with Natterday stuff?
Yes, I am. I told you I was.
I hate Bush, dude.
It's not good.
We've got
Fuck.
hams and Rolling
$2
Rocks.
$2 for anything.
What?
Yeah.
Go grab the hams and Rolling Rock. We'll do the Bush last.
Nick, look what I got working here.
Yeah, I
You
said
got
that.
hams too?
I said circle it like a necklace. I told
We'll
you.
get hams and Rolling Rock instead of this.
I like Rolling Rock and hams. Is alright.
Just fucking walk out to the goddamn garage and get it yourself.
Blaine, go grab the Rolling Rock.
Hey Dick, could you
Turn around.
and go
Walk out
Also-
the fucking door.
There's
go
also
to the-
High Life in that bag right there that may or may not be bad.
We're like
Shit
10 beers away. Let's just knock out these 10 beers. We'll cut to our break.
There's no break.
We're breaking.
Yeah, we agreed on the break.
There's 10 more beers, though, before the break, right?
10 beers, including the ones in our hands. So when you're done with that, like that doesn't count yet. So.
Ooh.
There you go. Let's put that little rascal right there. Right there. All right, fellas, let's get this. This fucking Bush Light.
We're in the middle of it, boys.
I don't know about you guys. Sometimes I really do enjoy a face full of Bush.
This is harder than we thought it would be.
I don't. I like scorched earth, my man.
Did anyone think it was going to be this hard? Because I'm already feeling lit.
Yes, I did think it was going to be this hard. Because I drink, like, out of all the people here, he
I'm
hasn't
good,
drank in
but I
15
know
days,
we're-
and I drink less than all of you.
Nick,
I'm like on the borderline of buzzing.
Nick, you and I should have drank more last night. We had
I'm
the opportunity to get a little wet last night. We didn't.
We needed to save it up.
He'll admit it.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's been a long time since I started drinking. I'm feeling it.
What am I grabbing?
Rolling Rock.
Rolling Rock. Grab the Rolling Rock.
God damn it,
I
Dick.
just texted Tyler to see if he'd pick me up.
That's the kind of attitude we need in here.
All right.
We need to get hyped
I was like, Nick's definitely not gonna wait for me to get there. And then he's like, I got 100 beers. I'm definitely waiting for this bastard to get here. Like, hurry up and get here so you can drink fucking 25 of these bitches.
So what you got going on with Burrito Man over there?
Well, that's
This is
Throw a burrito.
Is that Zach's suppository?
Yeah.
No, this is my mistress.
Act 2 is we're playing Throw Burrito.
So that's the new blow up doll they were talking about.
Gotcha.
My penis fits.
Me too, man. Me too.
No, we got what is it? A card game dodgeball.
It's a dodgeball / card game.
It's
Hard
wild.
multifunction.
It's a playing card game where everybody plays at the same time.
But I kickstarted it, and I got the super deluxe edition, and I got 2 of these blow up burritos with it.
And that's an actual headband on it.
So that headband he's wearing, I have one for myself, and it came with one for like everyone to be able to play.
There's a fucking 30 Rock.
Bring it.
30 Rock? It's a 30 Rock of the palest of pales.
Oh.
30 Rock was a great show.
It was.
So Rock from the Sun.
I gotta
That's
kill
a good
this
show,
bush
too.
so I can get me a
Oh
the
man,
same fucking
these
show.
Rolling Rocks is gonna go down good.
Are you guys ready for this?
Dude, I've drank Rolling Rock.
I've
with
never
broken glass
drank
in
a
it
Rolling
before.
Rock.
What?
Nope.
They're pretty
Easy.
Are they?
About 8 years since I drank one.
I used to go to Cox's Pub. Everybody remember Cox's?
I remember Cox's.
And fucking get Rolling Rock because it was $2 a bottle. And my buddies and I would all get really smashed and do like Slayer and Pantera and fucking
Chase all their
Obituary.
clientele out.
Harry's would do
Karaoke.
50 Rolling Rocks.
Yeah, so brothers on campus used to do 50-cent Rolling Rock cans on Monday and $1.25 Miller High Lifes on Wednesdays.
It was fantastic.
It was. And they had all you can eat chicken wings, and they were great.
What? Excuse you?
There you go. There you go. The form was terrible from over here.
All right.
Oh.
Bye, Bush Light.
I gotta say, the buff chicken pepperoni Little Caesars was amazing.
You should have put it on the banana pepper chicken pizza, because that was like you have like
But
you here.
But the Little Caesars
Dave
pizza
up
had
here,
a bigger
it
slice, so
was
you should get
Dave
more
level.
buff chicken on it.
I'm
But
Dave.
Let's go back. Let's go back a bit.
Okay, let's
to where
rewind
you
in
said
time.
I was the pickiest person on earth.
Yep.
I'm not gonna eat banana pepper chicken pizza. I'm gonna eat pepperoni pizza.
Okay.
Yep.
Pepperoni and cardboard.
It's not.
Yep.
Little
I
Caesars.
like Little Caesars pizza.
It's not cardboard.
But I do
It's
like
better
cardboard
than
too.
I do, but it's better than Pizza Hut. Little Caesars is better than Pizza Hut.
I don't know about that.
Change my mind, man.
Honestly, at this point, I don't.
Because here's the thing. Let me defend myself.
Out right now?
Let me defend myself.
Sorry
No.
to say.
Out. Leave.
No.
Get the fuck out.
Suck a dick, green hair.
Again?
I like Tyler more than I like you.
Yes.
Well, I don't like you at all, Dave.
Oh, you like
Hey, Dave, guess what? I like you a lot.
Okay, fine.
Right, everybody likes Dave.
Anyway,
fine.
so
Everybody likes
Little
Dave.
Caesars stuffed crust is better than Pizza Hut's.
Do
And
they
I don't have to pay $2 extra for it.
crust?
Oh, yeah.
When the fuck did they
Yeah,
start?
they're extra most bestest.
Extra most
friends, I love
bestest
you.
stuffed crust, and
Yeah.
it's good.
It's excellent.
It's excellent.
It is excellent.
Yeah.
For like $7 to
I
$8.
thought it was like a fucking. Why is it
got a little
everywhere?
money on it.
$8?
It's for $8.
3 times the amount of
I was like, I got
pepperoni
it a
that you'll
little
ever
bit.
get on a Pizza Hut pizza.
It's like, how close can I
And
get
stuffed
myself to
crust.
cry right
Pizza
now?
Hut like trademarked the stuffed crust or whatever.
Their copyright ended like fucking 3 years ago.
So that's why they can do it.
Because they only last for 20 years.
Yeah. Well, they should have re-upped it.
Then why
Can't.
does Walmart still pay Meyer for the
Because
Superstore?
they're just gonna make it different.
I don't know.
Brand.
Because you can redo your copyright every time it comes up.
I only think for certain things, though. Not for everything.
Because people would have copyrighted like insulin. Copyrighted.
Or that's hot.
I like it.
Or something.
Yes,
I
that's
like it.
hot.
But no, that's why Meyer's able to just hang out and just be a boss with a.
Wire's a better store anyway.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now. Get back to pizza.
What?
I don't think there's a bad pizza place in town.
There absolutely is.
Where?
Monocles.
No, Monocles is great.
I love Monocles.
Pizza Hut.
I'm not gonna get
Pizza
into
Hut
that.
is the bad pizza place in town.
I don't think so.
Domino's has
so either.
fucking upped their game 3,000%. Little Caesars is still killing it. Papa John's is still doing what they
Okay,
do.
I take back
Papa
what I said.
John's
the
is
same.
the bad pizza place in town.
No,
If you want to just
Papa
ruin
John's
your
just has a bad
insides,
owner.
Yeah.
if you want to just ruin your insides and not shit right for a week, go eat some Papa John's.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I take back what I said. There is a at least mediocre place in town, and
Yeah,
that
it's
is
Pizza Hut.
Noble Romans.
No,
Okay, thank
Romans
you.
is bad.
So you agree with what I said finally?
Oh yes. No, I agreed to begin with.
Oh well, you
It was
kind of
Noble
argued
Romans
with
was
me.
the
in the
worst.
beginning.
No,
right?
it was okay. It
Noble
wasn't
Romans used to be
bad.
the shit.
Back in the day, Noble Romans was the shit. Have you eaten at the new one?
But Little
It's awful.
Caesars
It's
was tight.
awful.
The place
Little
looks nice
Caesars
though.
was tight back in the day.
Yeah.
Little Caesars
And
used to
now
be
it's
the absolute
shitty.
shit.
Remember
now
hitting
it's-
like the Kmart
Yeah.
snack bar and getting the fucking crazy bread
Yeah,
and a
dude.
slice of pizza?
When Crazy Bread was fucking good.
Dude, it was real good.
He's crazy.
It was always the same shape. Like they fucking punched it out with a mold. It's good.
Man, I
Oh,
remember.
I liked it. No, I liked it when it was like clearly like you had like this. It looked like it had just this dough, circular dough, and they cut it and threw it in and crazied it up,
Yeah.
and it was like good. And now it's just like
It's not as good as it used to be. Like
it's, if you don't get a bunch of like the garlic topping and stuff on it, the bread itself is awful.
It's
and it used
awful.
to have that flavor like in the bread.
yeah, well, no, not necessarily that too. Like, remember when you could buy like the packets of the crazy bread shit?
When they
Like,
had
up
the
where
good
the
cheese.
Yeah, like when they had hot cheese and you could get the packets of the crazy bread
Yeah.
shit. Like, if you didn't like your crazy bread, open that fucking bag up, rip the top off, dump it in, shake that shit up, and it's fucking next level. Now it's awful.
I do
But their
remember that.
pizza's better than it used to be right now.
When they first came out with what they're doing now, their pizza was garbage, absolute garbage.
I'll tell you-
It was like cold cardboard.
Yep.
With some
Yeah.
fucking cheese smacked all over it.
Do you guys remember when Meyer had their pizza place?
No.
No.
They had a pizza place, a full pizza place inside there.
Sam's Club pizza's really good.
I heard that. You
pizza's
know,
good.
you know what pizza I like a lot?
I almost went and got
The
some
Lucas
Sam's Club
pizza
pizzas,
in the
but I was
mall.
like,
Oh, fuck yeah.
love
But
Lucas
it's
pizza.
$35 bucks for a large
Dude,
pizza.
it's
No, it's not. It's 10.
It is absolutely
No, I think
$35
it's at least
pizza
30
is
for a large
expensive
pizza.
Dude, it's at least 30 for sure.
What?
Yes.
The last
Yeah,
time I was in there, I paid like $10 to $12 for a large
If you
pizza.
if you get a large pizza that is just cheese, it is 10 or 11 bucks.
Okay, yeah,
If you
yeah,
get
I
any
got a
toppings
deluxe.
at all,
I
it
think I
is
got a deluxe.
$35.
yeah,
But
if you
they're
get
fucking-
any
I will
pizza
have
that's actually
to
good
confirm
from there,
this.
you're spending a fortune.
I mean,
Their
I
dough
just
is
get
the
cheap
best,
pizza from
dude.
there. It's good.
Their dough's the best, dude.
I'll
Yeah.
go there and I'll just
They're
get
the best
like their slice deals where you get a slice of pizza, some like stuffed breadsticks,
Yep.
and
And a drink. Oh,
So,
yeah.
pepperoni
Six or
breadsticks.
$7.
Oh yeah, those
One-
pepperoni breadsticks.
That's my favorite thing
The
ever.
cheese stuff ones are pretty good
Do
too.
you guys remember the
Then
original
you get the
owner of
pepperoni
that place?
breadsticks and you get
Which
that
one?
spicy
The original
nacho
owner
cheese.
of Lucas.
I
Oh my god, the
Nacho
original
cheese.
owner. He was such a cool dude. Me and my friend, Mr. Carl Ingalls, we went in there, and
Butt fucked.
no, it was like towards
Why not?
it was like
Story
towards closing time, and they're like, we were just gonna go there and get one pizza. And they're like, hey, do you want this pizza and the rest of these slices? Yeah. All right, it's yours.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
know.
cool.
I know
End of the day.
somebody that used to wait there every night
Oh, no
before the
shit.
mall closed
Oh, fuck
to
yeah.
get all their shit every
Oh,
night.
fuck yeah.
I used to
Worth
do that
it.
with
We just
Cinnabon.
went out to his car and just sat. We just sat on his trunk and just ate pizza in the
Dude,
parking
it's
lot.
good,
Dude,
man.
I
I
need
need
pizza.
Their calzones and
I
shit
eat
they make
pizza.
too.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Their
their
garlic
stuffed,
bread's pretty good.
their stuffed pizza.
Yeah,
The stuffed pizza is the shit from
pepperoni
there.
breadsticks are like some of my favorite things ever, dude.
Yeah. The
I need
cheese sauce is
pepperoni
always
mushroom.
good.
Yeah.
It's always hot. It's
Cheese
always
stuffed
good.
crust.
You're a cheese stuffed crust.
I eat what I can.
You know what
Because
pizza
I
I
must.
wasn't too fond of? Besides Noble Romans. Puccini's.
Yeah,
Puccini's pizza
I don't
is
get
not great.
Puccini's.
not
Bruno's
good.
pizza is also
I-
great.
I love
Bruno's.
I like
Bruno's.
Puccini.
It's good. It's
I
not
eat a lot of
great.
it.
I don't actually have much
So I can tell you why or what, but it's because their dough sucks. Or like you might get an old one. No, Puccini's.
Okay.
I used to work there, but they have like all their ingredients. They have like everything ever, and it's all fresh shit.
Yeah, that's good.
That's what I like.
Just
about
their dough
Puccini's, just
sucks.
the dough's not that
The
good.
dough's not
Bruno's,
great. If Puccini's had the Lucas dough,
dude.
Yeah.
Bruno's is probably the worst pizza.
I never had Bruno's.
Their okay, so a lot of
It's
people
so
like
bland and boring,
A
and
lot
they're
of
like,
people-
"Oh, we've been here forever." Who fucking cares? So Triple X.
Isn't it funny that seems to be their marketing?
Yeah.
We've been here forever.
So,
But what
So
about
Triple
your...
X, what else have you done? You gonna put peanut butter on it now?
Triple
Still
X.
tastes like shit.
Triple
No.
X fucking sucks too.
Triple X.
The only thing I like from Triple X
pretty
is the peanut butter
bland.
burger.
Pretty bland.
But what is it? Shitty diner food.
Yeah, but I can get shitty diner food at 3 other places in Lafayette and it'd be way
Yes.
better.
Yes, you're
And not
right.
expensive, man.
Nostalgia only goes so far for me.
Dude, okay, so
And you know, like, real quick, the most fun example that has finally dawned on me, Dog and Suds.
yeah.
It's not as good as we think it is.
You want to get a bar-ass hot dog, man? Go to fucking Dog and Suds because they got cases of them.
It's just like,
It's a bar-ass hot dog!
and it's like,
hot dog?
maybe they've got,
Bar-ass.
so
The
they've
cheapest
got,
hot dogs you can buy at the grocery store.
Cheap. Not
but they've
all
got,
these.
for me,
No.
I would say that legitimately for me,
The
Dog and
sauce,
Suds, it's
though.
the root beer.
Shit.
And the Coney sauce. They've got
great.
good Coney
See,
sauce.
next time you go to Dog and Suds, though,
Savory.
get a root beer and a chicken sandwich basket.
The chickens, dude, I love chickens.
Their chicken sandwich
I
is
don't like
fucking
coleslaw.
great.
Their
The
coleslaw.
special sauce that they put on it
What?
is like a tartar sauce.
Hey,
Fucking,
guys.
it's fucking.
Tartar
great.
sauce. I'm not. What
It's
is-
not tartar sauce, but it's almost like the consistency of tartar
Okay.
sauce.
Sounds like semen.
Yes, it's fucking fantastic. You would love it, Austin.
Super tart.
So,
There's our 10th reference to season.
But hold on, we're talking about Bruno's. Talking about Bruno's.
Oh, that movie Bruno?
Yeah. Bruno's.
I couldn't even finish
Dog
watching.
show?
Like Austin said it perfectly. It's just bland. It's not, there's no flavor. But like most of the people in Lafayette that don't like Bruno's, their only reason why they don't like it is because the toppings aren't on top. They're in the pizza. The cheese is on top of all the toppings.
fuck that. I like that.
That's not why I don't like the pizza.
I like that.
I don't like the pizza because the way their cheese tastes.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't
Okay.
like Bruno's because it's bland and awful, and it's.
They're
I,
Bruno-
I go in there, I'm like, what do you want? Do you need a minute? I'm like, what, to choose of 3 different fucking styles of pizza?
Yeah.
And your 4 drinks
White.
and 2 types of breadsticks? Man, why do you have 4 pages of menu for 7 items
Their
that are all awful?
Their Bruno dough is good, but it's fried pizza dough. Like anyone can make that good.
Oh yeah.
They also have really good pasta.
Yeah.
That's about it. Their pasta is way better than their pizza.
So
They-
Tyler.
They still suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. I hate the restaurant, but they have really good pasta.
So Tyler, you pride yourself as being the unpopular opinion guy.
I am the unpopular opinion.
I
guy.
have an unpopular opinion.
Hit me.
I hate hot box pizza.
Yeah, that is not an unpopular
I agree.
opinion.
I
I
agree.
like
A lot of
hot
people
dogs.
really
I don't
feel
mind
that
it.
way.
And on top of that, everybody's like, "No, man, you got to try their breadsticks."
Everybody's like, oh
I
no, but
went
the
into
breadsticks
Hot
taste
Box.
just like the
One
pizza
love.
crust.
fan. I went into Hot
One
Box.
at a time, boys.
Yeah, I
One
went into
at a
Hot Box
time.
knowing, okay, their pizza's okay, but their breadsticks are amazing. I'll get breadsticks 2. No,
Yeah.
they sucked. They
Okay.
all suck.
Let
It
me
all sucks.
let me piggyback off of you here.
It all sucks.
So,
Tyler.
their pizza is less than ideal for sure. They have a combination of toppings that I really like. It's pepperoni and feta. They don't charge me extra for putting feta cheese on a pizza. Most
As
of
a
the
replacement or extra?
extra, either
Oh.
way.
Okay.
Most of the places in town, like specifically Domino's, I'm calling you out. If you put feta cheese on the pizza, number 1, their feta's really gross. Number 2, they will charge you extra for it.
Okay.
If you go in there for lunchtime and just get a slice of pizza, either pepperoni or cheese, it's real simple, and some breadsticks, it's not bad. It's not awful. But, like, when Skylar and I lived at Foxfire, 2 or 3 nights a week, we got the meal deal, where it was a large pizza, an order of sticks, and 2 drinks for $20. That's not a bad deal. Little Caesars beats it every time,
Oh, yeah.
and their pizza's realistically better. But if you can get, like, a slice at lunchtime and it's fresh, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Did y'all ever go to CC's?
Yeah.
But before we get from hot box,
Yeah.
I gotta at least put in like, I used to once a week get some hot box pizza.
Do me a favor, real quick. Take another button down.
Stop. It's a privilege.
Yeah,
It's a privilege.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm
punishment.
rewarding him
Reverse.
because he waited until no one else was talking. I think that's justifiable.
After the first time, like,
I see Nick's reluctance.
I like your
All right, proceed with your skin talk.
But no, I used to get hot box about once a week. It was normally a Friday night. It'd be like Friday night, 4 a.m. going to get some hot box
Pizza, right?
Hot box pizza, and I go get their hot box pizza from Hot Box, which is the double spicy pepperoni.
Yep.
And extra cheese, and I would get, instead of getting the normal marinara sauce, I'd get their white cheese sauce
Yeah, it's pretty good.
on it, and then I'd get their nacho cheese sauce as a side. So I'd have this creamy cheese sauce with a double spiced pepperoni and banana peppers
Oh yeah.
on the pizza, which was awesome.
I'm not trying to play footsie with you.
And I agree, most of
Itching
their
my foot.
pizzas were not very good, and the crust had to be like, it was one of
They
those.
burnt the shit. It's always burnt.
Yeah, it's always burnt.
I never had it burnt.
Burnt every time.
Every time I've ordered it, it's fucking burnt. Even like the
Fucking
slices at
crazy.
lunch
Let's
are a
just
little
say-
bit burnt.
I would always go there, get it, and then like carry it out from there.
Yeah.
Let's just say that Little Caesars is the real MVP for stepping their game up.
It is.
For teaching
They're like the
people
ghetto
what cardboard
MVP
can
though.
really taste like.
What cardboard can do for you?
Like,
it is
bringing it
pizza
out to its
cardboard.
full potential.
When you're ranking the number 10 out of 10 and the number 9 out of 10, when they come in together hot, they still are both at the bottom of the pack.
as
Thank
the kids
you.
say,
I will say
That
I
family
do
video,
really like hot box
Little Caesars
breadsticks.
combo.
They're good. They are real good. But here's part of the thing that's fucked up with
Icon.
Hot Box.
Iconic.
So if like on their menu they have cheese sticks, right? They rape you if you buy cheese sticks because they're cheese sticks.
So you're telling me I need to go get some cheese sticks?
Hold on, just listen.
so if you like rape.
That sounds consensual
If you're gonna
as
get
fuck,
if you're gonna
Austin.
get cheese sticks, you need to get them from Mad Mushroom and not fucking
Oh
Hot
my
Box.
god,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
mushroom
Okay, hold on,
cheese
time
sticks.
out before everyone fucking blows their load over Mad Mushroom.
Oh my god!
Because it is great. I love it. I fucking love Mad Mushroom.
Everyone, shush it the fuck up. Let Tyler talk.
Tyler, talk.
Their cheese sticks are a small cheese pizza with no extra cheese, but they charge you more for it. So if you want cheese sticks, order a small cheese pizza, ask for it not to be cut, take it back to your house, get a fucking pizza cutter out of your drawer, and save a couple dollars.
Tyler fucking McLaughlin.
That's
Everyone,
what it
real
is.
quick, small round.
The real MVP.
That's what it is. It is a small cheese pizza. But I also want to
need
throw this in
pizza.
real quick. The worst pizza in Lafayette is Jet's Pizza.
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
Dude,
Jets
Jets
hands
is
down the worst
I love
fucking garbage.
I love Detroit style pizza. It is
love
my
Jets.
favorite. And it is the most expensive pizza place in town. And the service is awful. And their delivery fee is like $8.
Detroit Rock City.
Oh, what's that other fucking?
Hungry Howie's,
Hungry Howie's is awful.
Parkway Pizza
Parkway.
on 52.
Yeah, they're just garbage.
It is. It used to be when they first opened was really really good. Now it's awful. What is happening?
Dakota has something he wants
All I
to
have to say
say.
is like,
Jump in
I
there.
brought up CC's and everybody loved it, right?
Yeah.
It was like fucking $12.
It's
Yeah.
And you
unanimous.
could eat. You can.
No,
They
I
would
love
make you a
CC's.
whole fucking pizza.
Whatever
and
you wanted.
You sit at your table and
CC's
you could
pizza is
eat
why
like
I have
half of it. Be
250
like,
pounds.
can you make me another fucking whole pizza?
And they're like,
Please.
And I'd be like, I want a
Yeah.
taco one. I want a fucking whatever the fuck you want.
Fucking
Pizza?
sushi.
What the fuck? You got shrimp cocktail pizza? Fuck
I
you,
got
man.
shrimp. I want that.
Like,
I want a narwhal semen pizza.
somehow they make it. Like, we just got fucking semen right in front of me. Like,
yeah, we just got a fresh batch of semen right here.
It's
Spaghetti
narwhal. It's narwhal. It's real fresh.
So I had the floor second.
It was milked yesterday.
Jet's
This
Pizza.
morning.
Jet's Pizza is good anywhere else but here.
Yes, like if you hit Jet's Pizza in Ohio, that's where Jet started. It's real fucking good.
I had it in
but
Columbus.
in Indiana, the pit of misery, it is not good.
It is the pit of misery.
Is that the next subject as we discuss how much Indiana is the fucking armpit of the
I
universe?
had a lot of New York style, but that's my favorite style pizza.
It was for me
New
a
York
long time
style.
until
Big old
Detroit.
floppy
Big-
pizza?
Yeah, I like the big fucking triangle slices.
Man,
It's huge.
Detroit's so good though.
Fold it, you eat it. in New York City, they have the best
right up
pizza,
there, mate.
and they say it's because of the water.
Five
And
more.
I don't know if
Do you
that's
guys-
true or what, but their fucking pizza is the best.
Best one in those four?
Do you guys remember the Pizza Hut Big New Yorker?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
The next 5.
Fuck, I love that
That's what I'm
pizza.
saying, dude. Like
They
flat,
even use a
big,
different
triangle,
sauce.
Big fucking
They
all
used
the
a
pizzas,
sweeter
the
sauce.
Pizza pizzas was different sauce. Like,
They used a sweeter sauce for the Big New Yorker, and it was so good.
New York pizza. They say the water makes the bread, the crust.
Oh,
better.
yeah.
Something to do with how it reacts with the
No, it
yeast,
all
I think.
that shit
I wanna
all
get some
makes
pizza
sense.
nostalgia
They
here.
said that like the pipes used to be wooden pipes.
That's why
and
like
they had like put them in like
Really?
other like the fucking new pipes, but the old ones were like
No, fuck that.
still.
Make them
I don't know,
stone
like
pipes.
they put like the wood shit like disintegrated and
It
like,
all-
made an enzyme in the water.
In the water.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. Like you can follow like the exact same. I'll swing it back to beer. You can use the exact same recipe to make Guinness, making it in New York, and if you're using New York water, it's going to be a completely different beer because of it's molecular. You know the amount of difference that it makes. Like what makes Guinness so good
Real short.
is the fact that it's made exactly where it is with the exact things that it's made with.
Well, and it's
So
really
it makes it unique.
It's really easy to see in something that is distilled, like vodka. You look at a lot of the really popular vodka brands, distilled 5 times, distilled 10 times. Like Grey Goose and Pinnacle, 2 of the most popular. God damn it, Zach! Fuck! Piss! Ass!
Is that why you're here? Is just to be a mess?
2 of the most popular vodka brands, Pinnacle and Grey Goose, obviously.
Fuck vodka.
Like the big thing with them is they're purified through, or they're filtered through limestone, and then distilled 5 times. There's a brand of vodka from Iceland called Reyka, Reyka, which is delicious. It's like drinking water. It's incredible, but it's filtered through volcanic fucking rock. If I copy their recipe 1 for 1. Just like Nick said, it's going to taste totally different here because I don't have fucking volcanic rock. And on to you, Blaine, because you had something to say.
Okay, so I can't remember if I talked about this last time I was on Brews with Dudes.
No
but
one cares.
There is
Nope.
So there's a brewery in Brookston called Crasian.
Yeah, I tried to get
Crasian's
you to
good.
go there, and you told me not to.
My dad's been trying to get me to go there too.
Fuck! Piss!
Zach, it's your fault.
Oh,
Ass!
man.
You gotta stack it back up.
Piss!
Yes.
I did mine. When I fuck up, I did it.
All right. So now that we're on broken
Bored.
conversation, I want to get some pizza nostalgia here.
Surround your
Okay.
neck.
Who remembers the Bigfoot pizza?
Big Pizza Hut.
Back
I
when
don't
they were
remember
actually
that.
still like, diner style.
I don't remember that.
Where they had that giant fucking like 3-foot box, 3 foot by like 1.5 foot box that was just full pizza.
Don't remember that.
No, I don't remember that.
I remember playing Sonic at.
It's a fucking
King.
pyramid.
Remember going to Little Caesar's
that what it
Pizza and having their deep dish back in the day?
I don't remember ever actually going to a Little Caesars location other than the one that was in the Kmart snack bar.
We had one here in Lafayette that was over there by Marsh.
On Teal Road or the one
Yeah,
on
on the
26?
Teal Road Marsh. That was like the 31 Baskin Robbins and everything, and it just switched
Yeah,
through.
I remember Baskin Robbins.
We gotta. Hey, look.
It was
look,
there
look,
before
look.
that.
Nick,
But you'd go in there and you'd be able to get all your Little Caesars delights, and they had all their different pizzas. They had their deep dish, the deep dish, and they had your Little Caesars, their Caesar pizzas, and
Pizza.
it's pizza.
oh,
Anyway, so back to the subject of filtered water. Oh my god.
Piss out my ass.
somebody's out.
Piss out my ass.
Oh my
Crasian.
Crasian. I tried to get you to go there and you told me no.
Crasian Brewing has this beer,
How about that?
and it is sold exclusively at this place called Tippy's at the on the Wabash or something. Or,
Okay.
And it's in
Beers
Pittsburgh,
across
Indiana.
Wabash.
Yeah. Yeah. And so there is a spring
kidding.
right across the street from this restaurant called Tippy's. It used to be called Landmark in Delphi.
Yeah.
And this spring has like the best water ever. People just constantly going to it, filling up jugs of water with it. It's like the best fucking water. So Crasian uses water from that spring to brew one specific beer that is sold at that specific restaurant. And it was actually really fucking good. It's a wheat ale, like fucking good.
Lot of built up to get there.
Congratulations.
You're welcome. No, if you ever find yourself for whatever fucking reason,
What's the beer called?
All right, Dick. So what's
shit,
the
I can't
story
even remember.
go down to? Because I got lost.
The point is, the water really makes a fucking difference.
It absolutely makes a
You know
difference.
what Nick said in a much simpler sense?
Zach, flip that fucking beer tab
But
down.
I had an
flip
actual,
that tab down.
I had an actual anecdote to confirm.
You had a story.
Anecdote.
Nope.
Anecdotal
Today.
evidence.
Let's stick them straight up. Yep. Get both of those rascals.
I'll
Flip them
accept that.
down. Flip them down.
We are in trouble.
We're almost at the halfway point.
These
We are in
these
trouble.
last 50 beers are gonna be. They're gonna rock us.
In the words of
Well,
Robbie from the Sluts, oh man, I'm in trouble.
Here's one thing though.
I'm in danger.
Here's one thing we need to take into account though. If we take a short little break, power through some delicious Domino's pizza, maybe eat a handful of pretzels or 7, and then rally, I think we'll be fine.
We're gonna slam
2
through.
hours, 13 minutes.
Blaine may or may not be on the show.
He might
for
still
this.
be drinking that one Budweiser.
No, I've been drinking this only about 15 minutes.
Hit me with that rolling rock, guy.
Just hit him with it. Hit him.
We're at that point where
Literally hit
time
him with
I
it.
want you to fucking
is
kill me.
non-existent.
With that
Kill me,
can,
bitch.
We
Hit him
don't,
with
we
that
don't
can.
realize how much time has passed.
I have a topic. Can we talk about something?
Yeah.
Yes.
The topic is.
Is this all we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think if we all finish the beers in our hands,
I just opened
that
another one.
that will
Same.
round us to 50.
Okay.
So,
I have a topic.
Dave,
Hit me,
Dave,
tube sock.
talk.
Punk rock.
Punk rock. Okay.
Topic.
What type of punk rock? You talking
Any
like
type of
ska
punk rock.
punk?
What
I love
is
me
what
some
is your
punk.
what is your favorite kind of punk rock? Because and I'm not terribly educated. So, uneducated Nick is gonna say these are the 2 punk rocks I see. Fuck, there might be
just double dipped.
there might be more than 2. Political, anti-government punk,
That's good stuff.
and don't give a fuck about anything punk. I guess there's 3. So political punk,
Oh, yeah.
don't give a fuck about anything punk,
Emo
and
punk.
party punk.
Party. Ooh.
What about
party.
pop punk?
Pop
Cause
punk.
I would say
Not
that
bad.
Because you and I went to school together around the time when pop punk got really, really popular.
But that
pop
was
punk,
kinda like party
pop,
punk, right?
pop is no. The
Sad boy punk.
yes,
Emo punk.
yes. I would say if you use the word pop, it's the where you're adding the emotional factor. Party punk is too fat to be punk.
Yep.
It's thinking about fucking pizza.
Or-
it's the political punk. Who am I fucking
were you
thinking of?
trying to
Think
find
Tank was
some
pretty good at it.
Think
Think
Tank's
Tank.
Yeah.
Man, I'd rather eat some ham.
A
That's the
fucking crossover, you know, like so that's where I sit on punk. You got your political, don't give a fuck, and party mode.
I mean,
you
how
got
many,
3 different.
how many times a month do you just like put on your best smoking jacket, walk into your den, and put on some Attack?
They are nowhere near punk.
No,
Attack
but it was
Attack.
on. What album were they featured prominently on? Pop Goes Punk Volume 2!
Volume 2 is tight.
It was. You and I at least jacked off to that album once.
Dude,
Yes.
I messed up the early part of my 20s with my jack-off schedule because of Punk Goes Crunk.
Pop Volume 2.
Punk goes come too.
Punk goes no.
I didn't.
Stop. I mean, if you think about it, like
too.
an album like that, think about how popular that was the year we graduated from high school.
Yeah.
Dude,
Like,
we're all about
Framing
it.
Hanley,
Like-
fucking lollipop.
No,
all of them.
I don't remember
all
that.
of it. All of it.
I remember fucking Escape the Fate, Smooth.
Yeah.
I've seen Escape the Fate.
Scary Kids, Scaring Kids, Bone Thugs in Harmony.
Yep.
Bone and Biggie, Bone and Biggie. Who was that? What's that
I
song?
don't remember what it's called.
All
I don't
them
listen to Bone
dangerous.
Thugs.
Ain't too many can play with us.
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Straight up
That
with
ain't
no
Bone Thugs.
angel dust. Label us Notorious Thugs. Notorious Thugs. That was Bone Thugs.
Yeah. With
Both those
Biggie.
also have the first of the month. It's the first of the month.
I'm just saying that's how I got introduced. I got introduced to Bone Thugs because of Punk Goes Crunk and the fucking metalcore hardcore bands doing covers of
Pop songs.
the songs. So I never heard of Bone Thugs until Scary Kids Scaring Kids did a cover. Then I went and listened to Bone Thugs. I'm like, that's the fucking shit. This
There
is
was all kinds of those albums. Like
There was this
Punk
time.
goes crunk, Punk goes
those
pop.
90s.
Yeah, there's all
Like,
sorts of them.
I remember
Tons of
the
them,
Ghost
dude.
Inside did a bunch of that shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
My favorite punk rock is 80s hardcore punk.
You're not feeling like 60s right at the beginning of the scene punk.
That's first wave. That's first wave punk. Like the Damned, Iggy Pop and the Stooges, Just the Stooges.
The Cramps.
That's great stuff. The Cramps. That's good stuff. But I'm an
That's
80s
not your
hardcore
top
guy.
tier.
No, like I'm talking like Black Flag, Teen Idols, Fear, that kind of shit. Circle
Ramones,
Jerks.
Rancid.
Ramones kind of fits in the like first wave punk.
Yeah, but they're more second wave in between because
What's the difference between first and second wave?
first wave is like the bands that came out that really like set forth the whole like punk scene, the full
What
punk
is the punk scene? So at first wave, what did they set down? What was it? What
Attitude mainly, because like at the
What?
time,
A lot of it was attitude.
What was the attitude?
The attitude was.
Was it a anti-government?
Fuck the government, y'all.
Well, that's what I'm getting at. What was when punk originated? What was the tone? What was?
Were they like fuck the government or let's eat some pizza?
in
Well,
all
I do
honesty,
declare, Mr.
in all honesty,
Beauregard, fuck the government.
A lot of it was
Which
more
one is
like
blue?
just raging against this like mainstream sort of this is the way I'm supposed to be.
The machine,
and
some
I'm,
would say.
And I'm sick of you telling me what I'm going to be, and I'm going to be who I am.
Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
that's
Some of those.
And a lot of it was also like
more the first wave punk is more like fuck the mainstream music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I've seen several like old punk documentaries where they're like
Sure.
pretty much all the music was like Led Zeppelin, fucking the Beatles and stuff. It was the people who like fuck this. Let's
don't-
get our own. Let's get
Yeah.
our own. Like this is for the old people. Let's get our style of music. That was more first wave punk,
first wave
like
punk
the
is definitely
Damned and shit like that.
like just definitely just like breaking out, finding their own style, and just like owning it.
Where do you put the Sex Pistols? Because they're normally a band that's really
Sex
controversial
Pistols are more like second wave punk.
for people that
A
are
little bit,
fans
yeah.
of punk because
They-
the moment they hear that name, they get triggered because that's the only band that most people know.
Let's let Dave Master, Punk Master, let him lead the way.
Faster.
Let him lead the way
Pizza Master.
on the questions. And Austin, you seem to have a lot of input.
Yeah. Sex Pistols, I would say. Well, I'd probably put them more second wave. They're older, but they have that more like fuck the government attitude that like the '80s punk guys did.
It's all anarchy, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
it's all
that's
anarchy.
that's what the Sex Pistols are.
Yeah. But like first wave is more like the Stooges are more just like fuck it all,
Yeah.
basically. But I put them in second wave. But for me, like the '80s hardcore stuff, like Circle Jerks, I love Circle Jerks.
How's that Rolling Rock?
Black Flag, that kind of stuff.
How's that Rolling Rock?
This fucking Budweiser's gonna.
And then like Rancid, you mentioned
gonna
Rancid
fuck
earlier.
us.
It's more of the
No,
90s punk.
God, no.
Stuff.
Well, they're late '80s, early '90s.
Yeah,
because
early
they
90s.
came in
There you go.
while
in the gate.
Ramones were still like fucking
Yeah.
kicking it.
Why don't
Like
you say
Rancid's like one of those
please?
bands where
Jesus
kids
Christ.
these days can have like some sort of like feel like they have a connection. with,
Proceed.
Like, those
Yeah.
older punk rock scenes, like even like Danzig era Misfits, where a lot of kids like only know like fucking what's his name?
Glenn Danzig.
Not Glenn Danzig, the other guy.
We'll throw that in.
Michael Graves.
Michael Graves.
That was
They know
Graves,
Michael
Mr.
Graves
Graves.
Misfits, which is a total different kind of like feel for the Misfits. But they came into the Misfits with him there. And
I'll
it's-
fully admit that Danzig Misfits are my Misfits.
Yeah.
Indeed.
That's my Misfits.
Totally agree.
It's my Misfits. I love the Misfits. The Chips, our first show featured like 3 different Misfits songs.
Did you play How the Gods Kill?
No.
You should.
Walk Among Us does that.
I know, but you should do it too because it's the greatest song that Glenn
It's a
Danzig
good
has
song.
ever written.
I love. I'm a big fan of Twisted Cane.
I dig
for
it too,
Danzig.
man. I dig
Oh,
it.
Twisted Cane's so good.
I really like that one that goes, Mommy, can I please go out and kill tonight?
You mean the song "Mommy, Can I Go Out and Kill Tonight"?
Yeah.
Aptly titled.
Absolutely.
I
I personally like Danzig's solo stuff.
Danzig's good, man.
More than I like Danzig's time in the Misfits. That's my Misfits to me. But like Danzig 4, the album.
Yeah.
I still have the original CD. I have one of the editions where there's 66 tracks on the album, but only like 13 or 14 of them are actual music. Like the other, whatever the rest of that is, are just like empty tracks.
Yeah.
It was a Danzig thing. He's fucked up. He's murdering goats and sacrificing them to the Dark Lord and shit. You know,
Good.
It's Danzig stuff. You
Danzig
know?
does that shit.
But like, when I first got introduced to Danzig 4 was the first album that I listened to before I ever listened to the Misfits. And like most people, that first album that you normally get exposed to is the one that you hold on to for forever.
Yeah.
You know, for like with Metallica, it's Ride the Lightning for me. That's, in my opinion,
Really?
that's their greatest album.
Ride the Lightning, huh?
Every song on that fucking
To
album
me, it's
claps.
Puppets. Puppets is my album.
We will save that as a topic for the beginning of the next.
Perfect.
I'd love to get into Metallica. I
Perfect.
love Metallica.
But like,
I have a fun Metallica story for the second part.
as far as Metallica's, I'll save that for part 2. But
I love Metallica.
Danzig is one of
man.
those. Danzig is
They're tight.
like, it's just one of those, you know, whether it's
They do it right.
Misfit or Danzig Misfits or solo stuff where all people know is fucking Mother.
Yep, everyone
You know what
knows
I mean?
Mother.
Like,
I love
and
it when you
it's
tickle me, Nick.
it's just, it's frustrating because it's like you listen to any of Danzig's solo albums, all of the
Lucifuge.
yeah, the Danzig or the I fucked it up. Danzig Misfits era, like it's all great shit,
Yeah.
and all they know is Mother. It's very frustrating.
But
agree.
just to combat it, because I do agree. But I think that's what makes some of these bands so fucking cool, is that you don't need to know anything else. But Mother sticks out so
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
It's such a good song.
It's a great
It's a good song, yeah.
that it's like, Danzig, Mother, what else? Nothing.
Twisted Cane.
That's all. No.
Twisted Cane. Left Hand Black. Black
Hand
Acid
Black.
Evil.
Gentlemen,
The number 13.
I don't know any of that.
Just Mother.
I don't know any of that. I only know Mother, but I'm able to respect. I respect them enough because. So. Well, where is everyone? I think we're about at 50. I think it's about time to call
We
it.
should be close to 50.
Let's call a quick break before we jump into the next one.
Okay,
Oh,
Here's the-
Facebook! Thank you for being here for us.
here's the quick break. I'm gonna hit stop recording.
Don't, not yet.
Not yet. We're gonna do the tail out.
Fuck off, Austin! Nick controls this!
I am the fucking master here.
I am giving him full support.
So
Guys, we're really loud.
we're breaking down. This is technically right now. You're listening to episode 100, but we're breaking down the 100th celebration into 2. So episode 101 will also be the 100th celebration. But we're not going to make you guys sit through a 4-hour podcast. We're going to break it into 2 different parts. We appreciate you guys sticking with us. We'll be right back to knock out these other 50 more beers.
50
We got
years.
50 left.
You got 50 left.
Out of the 100, so we're going to take a quick 20-minute break or so, jump back into it. We appreciate you guys. I'm not going to go into thanking every fucking guest that's here right now.
I'm gonna go sodomize Zach as soon as you're done talking.
Excellent,
So
good
the quicker
news.
you can get done.
Good, great, awesome, great.
The quicker you do that, the quicker I can pee in this game.
Thank you guys. Facebook.
Oh my god.
I'm shook.
God.
Thank you.
That was the greatest thing Austin has ever said. In a fucking sea of dumb shit that he has said. That one was great.
Okay.
Oh man, I need to die.
We're gonna die.
Thank you guys for listening. If you're watching on Facebook, we'll be right back. If you're listening to the audio, sorry for you. You'll have to wait a whole nother week to get in on the second part of the 100th episode celebration. We appreciate the Journey into Comics Network. We appreciate Dr. Dongo for everything he's done. And we appreciate all of our fucking guests. Everyone here that's participating has been here several times before.
At least twice.
I said it the other day. Like we're not. We're just bullshitting. We're just out here having a good time. So thank you to everyone that lets us.
We're not having a good time. We're having a great time.
It ain't nothing but a good time.
We're having the time.
So thank you guys for allowing us to do this. And we will see you next time on another episode of Brews with Dudes.